Welcome everybody to the 7th episode of Slice and Dice, where a bunch of nerdy non-voice actors play some Dungeons & Dragons. I'm the DM Ben. We have Madison playing the mysterious Asmar Cleric.
Hi.
We have Michael playing Farron the Dwarf Rogue.
Well, hello.
We have Allie playing the Halfling Ranger Millie.
Hello.
We have Rose playing Scorcha the Monk.
Hello.
We have Alyssa playing the High Elf Warlock Shayra.
Hi there.
And we have Marty playing the High Elf Paladin Visenya.
What's up?
Oh, it's been a bit. About a month, but we're back.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
We might be, at least I might be a little rusty.
It's okay. So, last time our group made their way to the enchanter named Natira, a feminine figure covered in robes wearing a simple white mask. The group asked her for information and were given another task in exchange for this, and then set out for the rest for the night. After a prank gone wrong and an emotional night for some, the group set out to begin the king's task. Riding on the back of large beetles, the group makes their way over to the Fungrove Meadow, where they were met with myconoids, mushroom-like people in charge of the Fungrove Meadow. They guided the group towards their objective, and after a battle with the mutated mushroom beings, as well as a large myconoid, the group settled down for the night after a long and mentally taxing battle, surrounded by the mushrooms that encompass the meadow, and that's where we return in.
Can I just say that I have a note that says caps of mushrooms soft! Exclamation point. I
What?
don't know what it means.
That's
Great.
that is very interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I
We
think
could
that was
use them as
the bed
pillow.
we were sleeping on in this house we're in.
So, as you all sleep, Shayra, as you drift asleep, you're standing in a void of black, seamlessly floating until your feet find purchase upon some flat ground within the abyss. A flash of light disturbs your vision, and your eyes adjust, and you see before your old house, standing tall and complete as it once did. A faint smile crosses your face, but is soon disturbed by a sudden flash of fire, and before you stands the burning remains of your home, alight like a bonfire. "This is what fuels you," a voice says within the darkness. "This is why you seek revenge." From the fire of your home, you see the fire grow taller and taller, shaping to a form of a humanoid-like figure. No defined features made of it, but floats above the fire, reefed in the flame. "Use this fuel. Use it until your anger and hatred is satiated. Use it all until there's nothing left to use." The figure slowly approaches you as you stand there, shaking with anger and hatred. But the figure is stopped by another, seemingly coming out from nowhere, and blocks his path towards you. The figure looks to you, and all you see are these devilish green eyes, ones you've haven't seen in a long time. Their gaze almost hypnotizing as you feel a jolt in your head, and you suddenly snap awake, sweaty and breathing heavily. The back of your hands burn as you look to the claws, burning like a dull red coals upon the fire as you hear softly, "Remember that rage." Lisa,
Yes.
as you drift asleep, you find yourself floating in a void of black, floating in this nothingness, and a sense of familiarity comes to you, but you aren't sure why. You blink and you see yourself standing upon that bridge of light once again, turning in both directions instinctively as you see the tall mirror once more. You stand there staring, and the mirror seems to ripple and morph, revealing your past, the forgotten memories buried deep within your mind. You stare in horror as you remember and watch your memories play out in front of you, your body heating up and burning as you grunt in pain and agony. You soon collapse onto the bridge and scream out from the pain, and then a sudden tapping noise is heard. You look up to see the same crouched over old man from before, crouched down next to you. Greenish horns curl around his head, poking out from his hood, his face still obscured by the darkness, and a lantern of greenish and silver flame in his right hand. "One's past can never be forgotten. Embrace what has been done. Stare at those memories and overcome them. Make them part of who you are instead of running from them." The man stands slowly, his crouched frame slowly facing the mirror. Only then you will become stronger and burn brighter. The man walks through the mirror, shattering the memory, and a flash of silver light fills your vision. You soon wake up screaming, catching yourself as you lay in your pool of sweat, your body shaking and remembering the burning feeling that was once there, slowly fading away as you take in your surroundings.
Oh my god.
And the rest of you wake up and you hear Shayra tossing and turning, and then waking up with a gasp, and then Lisa just like wakes up with a scream.
What?
I'm gonna wake up and run over to my sister.
Is it morning time?
Oh yeah, you guys had your full rest.
Okay, I just want to make a note that Scorcher got up early and went out to go train in like a secluded little alcove or glen she could find.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Oh! What? What happened?
Well, I'm in a different room, so I would not have heard any of this.
I mean, you might have heard.
You probably heard the scream.
Okay, so I will probably run over and I will probably just burst open the door, probably with my hands over my eyeballs going, "Is everyone okay?"
Lisa is visibly shaking and breathing heavily, and her right hand is rubbing like really intensely on the stub that is her left like hand, and it's just like kind of out of it, I guess, trying like in shock about whatever happened last night.
I think we're I think we're okay. Are we okay? Was it a nightmare?
Can I take my hand off my eyes now?
Yeah.
We're decent.
Are you sure?
I mean, yes.
Okay then.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I had the weirdest dream last night. There was like a kitten, and he was making pancakes, which really made me want pancakes for some reason. So I hope you guys want some pancakes, because there's going to be a lot this morning. As soon as I find ingredients. Do we have any ingredients?
I love Millie.
Oh my god.
You all right, Lisa?
Doesn't respond. She just gets up and like goes, I guess if there's like a bathroom in here, just like take a bath.
Okay. Well, there'll be pancakes or at least something resembling pancakes when you get out. Maybe. What do I have in my bag?
I don't know. What do you have in your bag?
Not much. I have things, I'm sure.
You have stuff and things?
Stuff and things, this and that. I have a lot of spices, so that's cool.
Ben, I don't know if you heard that. if there's like a bathroom in here to take a bath or something.
Yeah, I would say there's something that you could go into, like, just cool off.
Yeah, that's what Lisa's gonna do.
I'm gonna check my sister, make sure she isn't in any physical pain.
I'm just kind of not responsive. I'm thinking about the green eyes and kind of just staring at the gloves. My hands are shaking a little bit.
Take them off.
No.
Take them off for now. You can put them back on. But you don't need
No.
them right now. Shayra,
No.
You might be injured
Are you okay, lass?
under your gloves. Take them off. I can heal your injuries and put them back on.
I mean, like, they don't like hurt. It's just like it was like a residual burning pain.
She didn't take damage, did she?
No. There's like you go like look at her hands and like there's no burn marks or anything. It just like to her it just felt like fire.
Did you have a nightmare?
Something of the sort.
Well, tell me.
I switched to Elvish.
Oh boy.
You're making pancakes. You're not there.
We're all in the same room.
What? You doubt my ability to eavesdrop from the kitchen?
I have probably walked back to my room to get at least a little bit more clothes on than I had.
I'm glad that none of us asked about your state of dress.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Hey,
Maybe
Fair,
we should
if you
have
happen
had
to
hands over our eyes.
if you happen to see any like berries or something that we can use to add to this breakfast, please let me know.
Okie dokie. I don't have anything on me, I don't think.
No, I mean like you guys all have rations.
So what makes up rations?
It's like dried
Are they-
like dried meat, like anything that could be like used over a long period of time. So anything that could be preserved. So like jerky.
Pork jerky.
Pretty
Maybe
much.
some lembas bread.
Yeah, like you have like bread that can last a while. You have cheese that lasts a while. You have
Excellent.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
Could probably have just dry ingredients for pancake mix.
Yeah, I would think so.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Going back to my story where I switched to Elvish.
Sorry.
It's okay.
This is very important.
Oh, pancakes are always important.
Feel free to add chocolate chips, just saying.
Avoid foot fungus, please.
I was gonna say, what about oatmeal chips?
Avoid the mushrooms.
We do not speak of them.
What, of goat meal?
Oh no, I think we used up all the goat meal.
I was gonna say make some goat meal pancakes.
That's canon, folks. That's canon.
Sorry,
It
go
is
ahead.
canon.
Go ahead, Alyssa.
It's okay. I'm enjoying the sidetracked. I saw home. Before.
And
Then it was fire.
did you see father?
No.
Who did you see? Mother?
No. My patron.
Ugh. And what did she say?
Nothing. It was just a glance.
So what's wrong with your hands?
Just a little residual something. They're fine.
Those gauntlets speak, Shara. I know they do because I put them on. What did they say? And why are you
Nothing
sleeping
worrisome.
with them on? Take them off when you sleep. You don't need to keep them on. That's probably why you have nightmares. Those whatever that thing is living in those things.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time you've ever had like a nightmare like this before with them on. And you guys have been traveling for, ever since you got them, you've been traveling for like a fair bit and sleeping, and this is the only time it's happened.
I sleep with them on. This has never happened before. Don't think it was the gauntlets.
Well, after tonight, take them off just in case. You don't need to sleep with them on. What if in the middle of the night you cut your eye out or something?
When have I ever scratched my eyes while I sleep?
I kind of just do like a kind of like punch to the shoulder and like giggle.
I'll think about taking them off when next time we rest.
seriously, I don't think you would need to keep them on. Did they speak to you?
No.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, you go for it.
Sneaky
Um,
thing.
Is there a bluff? No, it was a deception. Alyssa, are you trying to lie to her?
Oh yeah.
Then make a deception check.
I got a 20 total.
Ooh. Let's see.
$21.
Damn it!
Man. Yeah, you're just like you're like you're like, I guess she's telling the truth. Like, it seems like she's telling the truth.
But I would know if she's lying to me in general, no?
You think she is hiding something from you, but you know there's like one little thing she's probably lying to you based on the roll, but you know that most of what she said was true.
Well, we will have to make a trip home at some point. Just take them off tonight when you sleep.
Of course.
Let's go see if Millie needs help with breakfast.
Okay. We're gonna pan over to Scorcha. So you went out to go like find somewhere to train?
Yeah, just a clearing or somewhere where it was private for training and meditation.
Yeah, okay. So you you find like a stocky looking like mushroom like tree, you guess it is. And you're just like punching it. You're practicing your punches and kicks and everything. And after a while you sit down to meditate. As you're meditating, you hear an odd voice go, "Oh, you beat this tree up pretty good."
I leap to my feet and look around at where that voice came from.
You're looking around, and there's a small, there's the stout mushroom standing right next to you, and it's that little mushroom guy from last time. He's looks to you, goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm curious as to what you are doing."
Practicing. Training. I hope I didn't offend.
No, of course not. These trees will get cut down eventually. This one, he pats it, and he goes "It's almost time, but not yet. The stalk of the mushroom needs to be a bit more firmer, and your punching it assured me that it does need time."
I'm glad I could help.
Thank you again. Why do you practice? What is it you're practicing?
It helps me focus.
Focus on what?
I'm not sure I know anymore.
He stands awkwardly. He goes, "Us myconoids have a purpose here in, Valnazor. We here to grow, to flourish and feed the population down here, and to supply them with lumber. That's our purpose. And we didn't have that before. We were slaves. Nothing. We had no purpose, and yet we found it eventually. Maybe in time your purpose will be given."
I hope so.
He looks past you. He goes "Your friends seem to have woken up in a fright. They'll probably be wondering where you are soon. I also smell some burning, so someone must be making food."
Thank you. And I start heading back.
He just stands.
so cute.
He stands there like looking at you, and then he looks back to the tree and he like puts his like mushroom hand on it. And he like starts like patting it. So yeah, you guys they're gonna listen. So you guys all gather back, and Millie prepares some sort of pancakes.
Yep.
Okay.
So what I did is I took some dried biscuits from the rations, kind of crumbled them up into a bit of a flour, added in some dried fruits and stuff mixed with water, and so they maybe are closer to tortillas than pancakes, but we make them fluffy. And since we don't have a griddle, I'm attempting to use a piece of Visenia's armor as sort of a flat metal surface to cook on.
Are you taking the armor off of me, or are you asking me if you can use it?
Well,
Nope, we just took it off of you.
Well, I was asleep in the middle of the night. Well, I probably wouldn't keep an armor.
You said that you were coming over to help me, and so I just, I assumed that my winning personality convinced you.
So you rolled a persuasion check to see if you could use my armor.
Hey, Visenia, can I use your armor?
Your cooking utensils. Oh my
Yeah, roll persuasion, Millie, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Hold on, Visenia, would you let her use it?
Well, is it gonna be ruined?
I mean,
And what piece of my armor would you need?
That's between you and your armor. I don't know. I don't. Is it magic? I really just wear leather armor so I can like move. And it's super impressive that you can wear the metal stuff because it looks super heavy. So bravo there. But so do you have like a little piece that you have put over your knee or something that we can just sort of pop off and heat up?
Ben, DM question. Would that change my armor class?
I mean, no, not enough. I mean, if her intent is to take to use it as a base to heat up the metal and then use it as like a platform to cook the food on, if you give it time to cool off, it'll still be armor. You can still put it back on. She might have to clean it really well.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll take the kneecap part off or whatever.
You'll just smell like pancakes for the rest of your life.
I'll just smell nice. I'll smell nice.
Yeah.
I'll smell like fruits and stuff.
Well, be nice and homey.
It's curved though, Millie. Can you? Does that matter?
I guess not. This is the first time I've tried something like this, but they might just be kind of wonky looking pancakes, but in theory it should work.
That's really all I have. I mean, my shield, but that's way too big and too heavy. And
Scorcha walks up to see this going on, and then turns and walks back away, shaking her head.
All right, so I take that part of my armor off by my, my pants, that kneecap bend part.
Okay. Yeah, and Millie, do you have?
Should have made a roll persuasion, Ben. Damn it.
No, between players, it's dependent on what you think your character would do.
Yeah, but it would have been funny.
I know. Millie, do you have a cooking or cooking tools or anything like that?
Oh, I do.
Roll the cooking tools. You're proficient in it, right?
Oh.
You should be, because
how would I know? Yes.
Okay.
So how would I do that?
So roll a d20 with your proficiency bonus and your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Because you're using your knowledge of cooking to use this weird base of a skillet to make pancakes.
Okay. So Millie is not so great when it comes to intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you know, cooking wise, you know, mix all the food, you know, mix the ingredients together the way you think it would work, and you using this weird like kneecap like basin, you basically make like pancake bowls.
That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, you make like a bunch of pancake bowls for everybody, and
Then we can put fruit inside them.
yeah.
Uh-huh. That was totally my intention. Yep. And knowing Millie, when I go to kind of light the fire underneath, like, to cook the pancakes, I'll kind of look around and kind of make sure, kind of try and put something in front of it, so hopefully Lisa won't see it, and just try and block it and not make it too big, because apparently there's something up with her and fire.
Right. Yeah, I think that's easy enough. You just like, you know, you make enough pancake bowls for everybody.
Also, Lisa's not there.
Oh yeah, but
she's
I don't know when you're coming back in.
She's bathing.
I think it's just me, you, and maybe Shay.
And
Yes.
and Michael, unless he's getting changed. I think
I was getting changed, yeah.
Okay. I mean, to put on medium armor only takes like 5 minutes. I think like
I should be coming back any minute.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys are in my kitchen, I've put you to work.
Yep.
Okay.
Farron, go get me some water. Visenya, can you please chop up these dried fruits? And Shara, please Shara, light the fire.
So while Iron Millie is going on, Lisa,
We've got 30 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
Lisa, what you doing?
I am just, I guess, sitting in the bath until it goes ice cold. Trying to get that feeling of burning off of my skin, and probably still just like sit in there for a while, just kind of trying to figure out what the hell I just saw in my dream.
Yeah. You sit in this like frigid bath water, and it's like welcoming because you're trying to get rid of that burning feeling. Like after soaking in the water, it does go away, but it's not so much like a physical feeling. It's more of like an emotional feeling that you're feeling.
Yeah, I am aware.
Yeah. You're sitting there, and the words of the old man just keep resonating in your head over and over.
Yeah. That's probably what I'm probably just zoning out. I don't know if I'll even realize until somebody like possibly come get me. I don't know how long that.
I'm pretty sure Millie being Millie should be like, breakfast, and like get everybody's attention.
Yeah, and if you don't come, odds are I'll come over. I'll like make you a plate and knock on the door.
Yeah.
I don't come down. I didn't hear your voice.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Lisa? Hey, Lisa. Breakfast's ready. You okay? Gotcha. Well, I understand. I guess you need some space, so I'm just gonna leave your food right out here outside the door. You can have it if you like. It's a new recipe, actually, so tell me what you think. And if you need anything, you need to talk, let me know. I made it into a little smiley face. Okay. I kind of. Right before I leave, I kind of. I stop at the door again, just say. I'm sorry, and. Yeah, it gets easier sometimes. Okay. See you later.
So how long do you stay in there, Lisa?
I think I stay in there until till I'm in danger of getting hypothermia.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, I'll probably stay, like, away from everybody for a little bit.
Okay.
Just, like, take the breakfast that Millie left and just eat it in the room.
Yeah, you pick up like this pancake bowl looking thing, and in the middle of it there's like a bunch of berries and fruit and like some more like edible like other things, and there's a smiley face on top.
I smile a little.
So you all eat breakfast, you get your things together, and you get back on your beetle mounts that you came here with. And are you guys gonna head back towards to Cragsdelve, or?
Probably.
'Cause, I mean,
We had a couple other things to do down here.
well, I mean, based
Don't
on
we
the
have to
map,
take the mushrooms back to the lady?
Oh, is there a time limit on that?
if you recall, and I remember because I watched the video, so I'm sorry. She said the best way to get information from her is if you give her the supplies within a week, because then she won't be in the same place.
How long have we been down here?
It took about 3 days to get down, so it'll take you another 3 days to get back, so you'll just make it to give her that mushroom, and then you can figure out. And Lisa has a card that should guide you guys if she moves. I remember that.
Oh shit. Alright, then yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
Are we all here?
Yeah, I would.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I would think that all of you like pack up, get ready. Lisa's still off by her side, but it's kind of unavoidable for her to like get on one of the beetles and go back. You guys make your way back towards Cragsdelve. 3 days journey riding on these beetles and like camping off to the side every now and then. And for Lisa and Shay, nothing happens. And you don't have any more weird dreams. Nothing else really happens. And on the morning of the third day, you guys arrive back at Cragsdelve, and you bring your beetles back to that dwarf, and you get your deposit back, which I don't remember how much was. I think it was like 20. It was like 20 or 25 gold.
Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it. I should have written it down. It may not have written it down.
I can't remember.
Okay.
So I'd say like you get 20 gold pieces back. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
We're gonna need them again, right? Because we have to go back down here. We have other crap
Well,
to do down-
you were told that you were to get one thing down here and help for the king's task. There was something out here in Tyriondale, past outside. You had to go take care of some scavengers, and then there's something in the Delvendale mines. The enchanter also wanted something from outside of the western gate and from the eastern gate, but
I have something called I wrote down something called Maiden's Kiss,
Yep.
either the east or the west gate.
Yep. She required a flower called the Maiden's Kiss.
And then there was a glowing blue stone at the eastern gate.
Yep. Towards Shalemore. Are you guys gonna? I mean, you guys are back in Cragsdelve. Where do you want to go?
I find that chick, right?
Probably a good idea.
So yeah, do we just let's just head back to where she was before and hope she's still there?
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way back towards, through the trade district and following this weird convoluted path through these alleyways and such, you come across that door.
Did we just knock before?
I was about to ask the same thing.
I'm just gonna knock on it.
What was that?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. No one answers.
Can I turn it and open it?
Yep. You turn and open it, and you're greeted by that, the same welcoming ambiance of the room with incense and, with the curtains and the pillows and everything. It's a welcoming place. It's warm and inviting. You all come in and you see, this time knowing it was there, it looks like a little winged creature, and its belly is glowing. And it soars past everything, goes towards the back where it's dark. And shortly after, you see once again Tira, this robed and masked woman, sit down, and she goes, "Please, be seated."
I sit.
I sit.
I sit down.
I love,
I
Awkwardly
sit down,
try to get
stand
into
towards the back.
I love
try to
how
get into a
both times,
beanbag chair and sort of slipping and falling.
I love how both times Lisa's like, "I sit." It's the first person to say it. I love it.
I stand up by the wall.
Okay.
Sit down. What else am I gonna do?
No, it's fine. She with her
I can't get back up again.
with like her hands like all wrapped in like cloth and such, she goes, "So did you procure anything from me?"
I hand her the bag of mushrooms.
She takes the bag and opens. She goes, "Ah, yes. These are quite smelly from what I'm told." Like as she opens it, you smell like this wafting like horror.
I really wouldn't do that if I were you.
And she closes it. She goes, "Well, good thing for me, I don't smell." So,
Wait, what?
Lucky.
she takes the bag, hands it to her little like reptilian companion, and it like swoops in the back, and you see it comes back with like another bag that's empty. She goes, "So, since you procured something from me, I'll give you a little bit of information about this succubus that you've been searching for. The succubus showed me this ruby gem, large enough to fit in the palm of your hand, adorned in metal bindings and etched with runes of draconic and demonic nature. The metal bindings seemingly made to grip the stone on one side, and something on the other to set the stone into something bigger. The runes seemingly read, 'The Ember Heart, giver of the flame and life,' along with other writings that made no sense at all. It's the only thing I could glean from the runes. The succubus asked me to enchant this stone with 2 different enchantments, and they paid extremely well for it."
You know Draconic? Can I say that in Draconic to her?
She nods.
She paid for that with our money.
I know.
Ben, I don't remember. Did I ask her if she had if the succubus had books, had like leather bound books, like journals? Did I ask her if she had that on her? If she saw that on her?
I don't remember.
You did.
Okay.
I did.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her that
Okay.
if she saw if the succubus had like leather bound journals with her.
And Tira pauses for a moment. She goes, "I don't. She had a bag with her. She did ruffle through it and procured some paper items, but they were nothing for me. I only dealt in gold and equivalent trades of magic items.
So she did come through here with our books. How long ago was this?
A couple days ago. Maybe a day or two before you two, or your group rather, came to my establishment.
Was she disguised as an elven lady or in her full form?
Can I roll an insight check on her?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, hang on, no.
Yeah, you're not getting anything from her. She still has that white porcelain mask on her face.
Oh, I have a +5, so it's a 9. I rolled a 4, but I still doubt that that's high enough.
No, you can't. Like, that mask makes it hard to read anything from her.
Can I ask
I'm-
her in Draconic
Might
why?
as well try as well.
Okay, go ahead, Mill. And what was that?
Can I ask her in Draconic why she doesn't show her face? Or like, why do you cover your face?
She ponders and she responds back in Draconic. She says, the type of people that are around here, the jeweler especially, would find my appearance worthwhile. All people see is blinded by their greed and what I am made of. That's why I hide my identity.
And your hands?
Keep that secret as well.
Does the name Arlen sound familiar to you?
And also, does it get hot in that mask?
First she responds to you, Lisa. She says, in Draconic, I met a fellow named Arlen once long ago. 200 years ago? Something of that. I've lost count. But if it's the same Arlen you're asking about, then yes, I've met him. And she looks to you, Millie, and goes, no, I'm actually quite comfortable.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you do an insight check on her?
Yeah, but I rolled a 15.
You get the sense that she's telling the truth, like, from what she knows. She knows you're guessing based because you did something for her. She's more lenient to tell you truthfully what's been going on than if you're just some random, passerby is asking like, hey, have you seen this person?
Gotcha.
Are you like Arlen?
No, she shakes her head no.
Okay.
Everyone else like hearing Lisa and like Natira talk, it almost sounds like slithering and like hissing.
Except for Shay, who can speak.
I was about to say, I can hear it.
I know, but
That's like parcel tongue.
kind of like parcel tongue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Natira looks at everybody and she goes, do you have the other ingredient I asked for, or?
Not yet.
It will be brought to you.
then the information will be shared. I will be moving soon, but... And she looks to Lisa and goes, I'm sure that I've given you one of my friends to guide you.
Lisa nods.
Well then, I thank you graciously, and hopefully you return more, and sooner. And the door, like, slowly opens.
I stand up to leave and out the door.
Okay.
Until everyone's
Little help. Beanbag chair. Small legs.
Scorcha helps Millie up and heads out.
Okay.
Ah, thank you.
I kind of want to just stare at her, and I'm not gonna stand up until everyone's almost out the door.
Okay.
And then I'll walk slowly out.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Boy. Natural 20!
Okay.
Yes!
Whoop whoop!
Like your intense like stare at her. You're looking and looking and looking, and then you see like it must have been like the glint of the light like going through the pupils of the eyes. You thought you saw a sparkle of like amber.
Is she humanoid, Brent?
Mm-hmm.
She's humanoid. Okay. Alright. What that mean?
You'll know in time. So you make your way out, and the door closes behind you, and you're back in Cragstellf, just, in this alleyway, just standing. For bringing her that ingredient, you guys get 150 experience, each of you.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
Add that in later.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing us up to 1900 experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
17. So 750 plus 150 is 900, and we have 1,750. So we should have 1,900 now.
Sweet. Making sure I did the math right.
So where to now?
Well, we've got 2 other things to be done if y'all are still planning on helping.
That's still the plan. Did we have any, time limit on those? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing we want to get them done quickly because your father's in prison. Never mind, I answered my own question. So, it was something going on, what was it, at the Western Gate? And then something in the mines?
Out of the Western Gate, there was some scavenging that was done without the permission of the kingdom, of the old human kingdom, or the land that used to be up there. He wants you to go figure out who's been doing it and what's been going on. He also said that the Delvendale mines had reports of needing help, but he's not sure as to what it is.
Well, I mean, totally up to you guys, but my guess would be the mines, that sounds a little more urgent, because they're asking for help. Whereas the other one kind of sounds more like, I don't know, we're being police officers, which is weird, but, unless you guys want to go do something fun?
Scorch is watching Farron.
if Farron's father wasn't in prison, I would say we can take some time for fun, but I don't think we have the time for that right now.
Yeah, true.
Probably heading to the mines would be the best idea while we're
Aaron, what do you want to do?
Well, do you feel like seeing some mines or heading back up to the surface? Or near the surface?
You would head back to the surface.
Since we're down here, we might as well do what we need to do down here.
It's probably a good idea.
Do we need those beetles again, Ben?
No. Farron, you know that, the only reason you're able to go beetle back to the Fungrove Meadow is because it's surrounded by Cragsdelve walls, so it's protected. The expanse to go from Cragsdelve to Shalemore or even to Tyriondale is treacherous and full of beasts and things that could potentially kill you. So it's advised to use the way stations to teleport to there.
Alright, looks like there's a teleportation signal that we could use to get in there. If we needed.
I'll lead on.
Alright, so I would know where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna lead them to that and just kind of still keeping my eye out for trying to lead them safely away from pickpockets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do you just go like to any of the up to the transportation centers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the closest one to where you are, which would probably be like, it's not like a dingy one, but it's like it's in like it's like in the commoner area, so it's not like fancy or anything. It's just like just a small typical teleportation center.
Alright.
You walk up these stone stairs and you make your way up, and you're at this counter, and you see sitting there before you a rock gnome. He sees you approach. He goes, "Where you going? Where you going?"
Delvendale Mines, please.
Going to the mines?
That's what I hear.
What are these new recruits? He like looks at all the girls. He goes, "I don't think they're fit to mine nor."
I look at him and I flex with my 18 strength.
Okay, maybe besides her, but
They're a little tall, but I think they'd manage. But no, we're not miners.
Excuse me, sir. I think you are making some assumptions that about our gender, which I do not approve of.
No. You get me wrong. No. Listen, mostly dwarves, dark elves, and other types of people that don't have a job. Are good with their muscle. Good with breaking things. That's where they go. All of you were really nicely dressed. You got something about you, so that's why I said you wouldn't go to the mines.
Scorcha just kind of looks down at herself in the tatters and then looks at this little thing. Is there something around that is easy to break?
Ben, am I right?
Hey, I'm being fairly good.
Hold on, what was that?
Is there
Ben,
something
am I
around
right?
that's like breakable?
I mean, like, if everything's made of stones, you could break something if you want to.
So tempted.
Do it!
Do it.
So he just looks at Farron and he goes like, "So you're going to Delvendale, huh?"
Yep.
Okay.
How are we gonna manage the ride?
He mumbles to himself. He goes, "All right, well, the 6 of yous, you go in there. It's not really meant to be that costly. So 2 gold for everybody.
I can do that.
Alright, I guess we hand it over.
Okay. You hand over 2 gold and
2 gold per person or 2 gold for all of us?
just 2 gold in general.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You get the
That's
sense that it's so cheap because people that are miners don't really make a whole lot.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
let me just do something real quick. So yeah, you guys, are, this rock gnome, like, stands up, gets off his thing, and he has his jingle of keys, opens up a door, and he leads you down, this corridor. And you eventually get to this little, teleportation circle, and it's a bit smaller than normal. He goes like, due to the size, we can only do 3 people at a time, so, whoever wants to go first, go ahead. I'm just here to make sure that everything's working.
I step up.
Yeah, I'll go too. And I kind of turn to him and say, hey, sorry about before. That was rude of me. It's been a long week, but you seem super nice.
No, it's okay. It's alright.
I go up and I go on the first with Farron.
Okay.
Kind of putting my hand on Millie's head as I.
Hi.
Yeah, so the 3 of you stand there, and he goes, alright. And he takes out from his pocket, like, this rune, and there's, like, this pedestal, and he sets it in the rune, or puts the rune in the pedestal, and the runes all around you seem to glow, and then you just, like that, you're gone. He looks to Lisa, Shay, and Visenya, goes, alright, you're next.
Alright.
I step up.
Yeah.
I step up.
Okay. Yeah, same thing. He takes, the same rune, waits till, like, the runes dim down. He goes, alright, have a safe trip. And he takes the rune, puts it in the pedestal, and you all shunt over.
As soon as we're on the other side, I get away from Farron again.
Yep. Yeah, like, the 3 of you land. You're in this, same type of, like, structure. It's not, like, super fancy like the first one you went to, but it's workable. And you step off, and then you see the runes in the floor glow again, and the other 3 appear.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, hi guys. So, which way do we go?
That is a good question.
Well, you guys make your way out of the chamber, and you're met with a dwarf, like a very, like, almost like charcoal skin looking dwarf.
Uh-oh.
And he sees you come through, he goes, He just, like, nods. And then, you will walk on out. As you step out of the chamber building, you walk out into Delvendale. There's a small wood-like barricade surrounding the whole encampment of tents and buildings. The sounds of mining and mechanics fills the air as smoke billows out from behind the walls. The smell of coal and fire fills your noses. You see rows upon rows of tents, houses, and pubs, as well as a fighting pit or two. There seems to be a community atmosphere to this place. And it's very apparent as you feel the stares of dwarves, dark elves, and some other species as you make your way through Delvendale.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
Whoa.
It's like imagine like the Wild West, but it's just like mining. And like just like, literally free and just like a mining colony.
Well, this place could use a good sweeping.
It could use more than that, lass.
Well, sweeping be a good start. Maybe a cookout, little campfire to sing songs around, that sort of thing.
A little power.
I would not advise that.
Yeah, you guys, are in Delvendale. Where are you gonna go?
Now, we're supposed to be looking for, something. Remind me again what we're here for.
You're here because they said there was trouble in the mines, and the king wants you to go look as to what the trouble is.
Okay. I guess I think we would look for anyone that looks to be in charge.
Okay.
Is there like a mayor or something, or
I mean, you could ask around.
we should probably hit the pub first?
That's a good way to get information, but if we go to the higher ups with this and say we're from working with the king, we might have a little bit more leeway with what we do around here.
I'll walk over to a random person.
Okay.
Random person walking by and just be like, hello. Hey, so we're looking for sort of the offices, I guess, of your local government. What direction would that be in?
So you approach this like, this individual, and like as you see him turn around, it's a half orc. And he just, has like these like chipped off tusks, and he just looks at you. He goes, "Oh, government, huh?"
Yeah, or I mean, if you have one, are you more of a like, people's communist sort of thing? For the people, no one's higher than someone else. Because I have heard that's a thing. Or are you more just a anarchy society?
He just like looks at you and goes like, "If you're looking for the boss, he's over there." And he points like down. You see from where all the billowing smoke and like the mining sounds, that's where he points.
Ah, I guess that would make sense. Oh, thank you so much. And what was your name again? I'm Millie.
Grog.
Grog. Nice. That's a cool name.
He nods.
Well, have a lovely day, Grog, and I guess we're heading to the mines.
He just like, seemingly annoyed, he like wanders off towards like the fighting pit.
So I go back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
So according to that lovely gentleman over there, their boss type guy is down in those mines.
Well, that figures. Alright, shall we go?
After you.
Okay. You all make your way down towards this mining section, and you see as you get closer and closer, the more industrialized it gets, and you see more like smelteries and blacksmiths. You see a bunch of dwarves forging picks and other types of tools. You see orcs like working the bellows for these giant forges. As you get closer and closer, the sounds of mining gets louder and louder. And you approach and you see this giant cavernous pit alongside of this like cavern, and it goes down for a long ways. And you see just dozens upon dozens of bodies of like dwarves and like like elves. A couple look like humans. A bunch of these different types of like folk and races mining. And as you get to this, you see along the upper ridge of it there is a guardrail, and there seems to be a building beset the side of beside the whole mining operation.
All right, I guess I walk up and knock on the door.
Okay. You walk, knock on the door. You hear some shuffling. And like a rock gnome opens the door, seemingly like dressed like a butler. He goes, "Can I help you?"
We're here on behalf of the king. Might we talk to the boss?
Do you have proof?
Do we have proof?
You have that.
Don't we have a contract, right?
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
You got the contract rune.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that out and kind of flash it in front of him. I don't hand it to him.
Okay. He nods and goes, "Hold on a moment." And he leaves. Closes the door. He, a couple of minutes later, he comes back and he opens the door and he goes, "The second door on your right."
Thank you very much.
You all walk in down this corridor, and you see this like portly looking dwarf, like tan skin, red, fiery beard and hair. And as you all make in, he goes, "Finally, the king sent somebody."
Yes, sir. Well, what can we do for you?
I hope you could do something. I'm just one of the foremen that takes care of this whole operation. I can get one of the miners that knows the situation better than I do. And he like looks to the butler. He goes, "Go get the survivor." And he nods and he trots off.
Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this doesn't sound good.
What is your name, sir?
What is my name? What? Belvin. It's one of the tunnels we were mining. It was a new one. Something collapsed and there was herds of attacking. We're not sure what it was. And I don't... hold on a second. I'm not sure, I don't know what happened. Give me a second here. And he, he just waits patiently for the butler to come back. And I'm trying to get this person in here.
Ooh, a guest.
What? Is that mysterious question marks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome!
Is it?
Hold on.
Hey, let's try and guess.
Is it somebody we know?
Taliesin Jaffe.
No.
Oh gosh!
I wish.
No kidding, right? Will Wheaton.
The whole rest of the episode would
I
be all of
don't
us
wish.
just going ha 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 ha. Yeah,
Matt Mercer.
No, I wish.
Sam Riegel.
Oh, man.
I'm just
Man, that would be great.
That would be great. Poop.
Is it their internet connection thing? Like,
No. They're just not used to Discord, so
Discord's a pain in the ass when you first get it.
it is.
Sorry, Discord.
It's a thing to learn.
Okay, we can just elevator music this part.
Oh,
That is
question
true.
marks is in roleplay.
Oh, they are.
Hop up one wherever you are.
I can move them. Okay. Don't say anything yet. Just hold on. So.
Hello, mysterious stranger.
So this rock gnome butler brings this person over, and you see this lanky, dark-skinned elf. And the foreman goes, "Craig, thank goodness you're here."
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm definitely here. Hi.
Good.
Yes!
Sorry. Who are you? I don't know any lilies. But yeah. Hi. What did you need?
I need you to take these folk down to where the accident happened, the tunnel collapsing.
Oh, yeah, a nasty business that. All right. Okay. Do I have to take? Do you think they can handle it?
The king sent them. I think they could handle it.
We're clearly professionals. I mean, just look at us. We got this.
Yeah, you guys are really intimidating. Okay, yeah, I'll take you guys in.
So so you all so you all are guided by this thin-looking dark elf individual who you would think all these other muscular people that are fit for mining shouldn't really be mining. But this individual named Craig is leading you down this winding path down into the mines.
So these are my mines. I work here.
Ooh, cool.
What is it exactly that you do?
I'm mine, and I get my little axe, and I hit the wall, and then rocks come out. People pay me for those rocks.
Okay, works for me.
I didn't know it was that easy. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Millie.
Hi, you're really nice.
Aw, well that's nice of you to say.
No problem.
You said your name was Craig?
Yes, definitely Craig. That is my name. Yes, correct. Hi.
Hey.
What about the other people?
Oh, well, this is Farron. He's he's the dwarven chap. The tall, impressive one over there. That's Scorcha.
Okay.
And then you've got Shara and Visenya over there. They're sisters. Everybody's super nice. And then that is Lisa.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
I wave and smile.
Hi.
Hello.
Scorcha nods.
Great.
I just kind of chuckle and just shake my head.
They're all a bit quiet. A lot of the time I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself, but that's fine because as you can tell, I'm a little bit chatty. So hey, new person to talk to.
Oh,
So anyway, you work in the mines? That is awesome. So what do you mine?
All sorts of stuff. I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing. I just sort of do it. It's a job.
Word of
Yeah.
advice, though. It's best to know your employers. Can speak from experience. Sometimes they're not who they appear to be.
Oh,
I figured that.
that's kind of vague and menacing.
It's best
I'm
to know
so
the people
sorry.
in your life. who they really are.
That was
Okay,
not at all meant
so-
to be vague and or menacing. Just,
Okay.
friendly tip.
Okay. Forgive me if I'm a little bit on edge. Just the way I am.
Mining accidents, nothing to be ashamed of. They happen and they shake people up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was a little bit shaky before, but it's okay. Everybody has those little quirks.
Is she injured, Ben? Can I like take a look at her and make sure she's not hurt or anything?
Yeah, I mean, you look at Craig and Craig looks like Craig doesn't look injured at all. Craig looks fine.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
So you all, Craig leads you down to here. This giant, expansive, like, mine. This tunnel seems to be like open from here, but everyone with dark vision, except for Millie. You look down this corridor and you see that there is a bunch of like rocks falling over. There's a bunch of boulders blocking the path. Craig, you remember this being the site where there was the cave-in, and then just a bunch of these creatures came out and like attacked everybody. This is where you were told to bring them.
Yes, so this is the place where a couple of my friends died. But, that's just
Oh gosh.
yeah, the mines are horrible, you guys. I mean, it's a job, and I should probably be really happy to have it, but I mean, it's really bad. So, this is where the cave-in was, and welcome to my cave.
Thank you.
So yeah, you look around. There's a bunch of like discarded, items, like pickaxes, lanterns that have been turned over. There seems to be some like pairs of goggles on the ground too. You're not 100% sure what those are about. Craig, you know what those are. They're usually for people that don't have dark vision to see in the dark.
I just rolled a natural 20 on a perception check.
What are you looking for?
Things moving other than us, monsters, anything that could be contributing to the fright of our new individual with us.
Okay, would you say it was a natural 20 or a
natural 20?
A natural 20, okay. Give me a
Oh,
second
sweet.
here.
Can I check the ground looking for maybe drag marks? Or
Yeah.
While they do that,
was that investigation?
Yeah, and make an investigation. Scorch, I'll get to you in a moment. I'm setting something up.
while they do that, can I go over to Craig?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna hold out my hand to shake. Hi, what did you say your name was again?
Hi, my name is Craig.
Craig. Nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
and you are?
Well, that's a little complicated.
18
Okay,
total.
Okay.
We
Well,
just call her
complicated.
Lisa. Makes things easier.
Okay, Lisa. I like that name. I think that I had a cat named that once.
For the perception check of Scorcha, you see that along like these walls here, there's like these like tunnels. They don't seem to be like mined by anything, by pickaxe or anything. They're just like these little like straight shot bored tunnels through the walls. There also seems to be a big one here and another big one here. But they're like there's a bunch of small ones littering everywhere along the walls. Marty, what did you get?
18 total.
For what? Investigation for what?
I was checking the ground for like drag marks.
You don't see any drag marks. I mean, there's some drag marks, but there's like no blood or anything. They seem to be going like away back to where you came from. You assume that maybe it's like carts or something that the wheels are like dragged, or just bags of ore that they drag along the ground because it's so heavy that you're just, you know, you would just assume. There's nothing like menacing about them though. Scorcha, you do find like a pair or two of those goggles that are in perfect condition.
Oh, yeah, here. Does anybody here not have dark vision?
I hand one of the pairs to Millie.
I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to be rude, but yeah, I can't see a
no.
thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I really should have. She grabs the goggles and offers them to people.
Okay.
So I just put them on.
Yeah, and it should correct your vision so that you can see.
Whoa!
I need.
Yeah.
What? Is this magic? Whoa!
Are you okay?
I can see! Oh, that's so cool!
Craig,
Yeah. Oh, yes?
I point out the tunnel bores in the walls to her.
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
I haven't really noticed those. Probably something that we should be afraid of, though.
Craig, could you tell us a little bit about what happened down here?
So there's an accident, and I mean there've been weird noises in the mine for, well, I mean I guess that there have been weird noises for a really long time, but they've just been getting louder and louder recently. And then this was this accident, with some, I can't even describe it, but it was horrible.
You recall that one of the miners, or at least with your group, one of the miners was given this new tool that basically it looked like a mace, but when you tapped it against a wall, it would vibrate and shatter the wall. So it made it for easier mining to dig through tunnels. And you think because of this item being used that it caused the collapse and it caused these creatures to come out.
Can I do a survival check for any kind of tracks?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Not exactly my thing, but I'm down in tunnels enough that I would fairly know any.
Do dwarves get like tunnel favorite terrain underground or something?
No.
No. If it's anything with stone, though, they get like if it's stone history, they get a bonus.
They should though, right?
They should.
Millie is apparently really distracted by the night vision goggles because I rolled a natural one.
Hey, reroll those.
Yeah, you do reroll ones, remember?
Oh, I thought cool. Okay.
I think that applies, doesn't it?
I got a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, it's halfling luck. Halflings reroll ones.
Yeah. So any one
All
you
the
get.
time?
Yeah.
Well, hold up 1 second.
Millie's like, that's too good to be true. Let me double check.
Yeah, pretty much. I know it's like,
I can check in the book.
oh, that's weird. I know it was like you roll. It's in like saving throws and like.
Oh, okay. Let me double check.
Out of the player's handbook. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay, it's technically an ability check.
Okay, sweet.
Is it?
Just checking.
Yeah, because you're using. Is that ability check or is that a skill check? You know, I'll have to look that up.
I guess it's just DM's convenient, whatever is convenient for the DM at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, what did you get? What, like, if you did reroll, what did you get?
Oh, I got a 13.
Okay. You You're still adjusting to these goggles. You think you see a bunch of footprints, but like
Ooh.
you're just like looking and you're blinking with your eyes, like trying to get used to like just like pretty much being like someone who has like color blindness, and all of a sudden they can see all the colors. You're just like just so taken back that you could see in the dark now.
Oh, it's like looking into a new dimension. Oh, okay. Is that something on the floor, or am I seeing double? I don't. Oh, whoa.
Fair
I
enough.
just
You,
laughed,
Lisa, you look weird.
fair enough. You look around. You see footprints, but you also see these weird like almost like two-knuckled like imprints into the dirt. It doesn't like it's obviously not humanoid, but like along with those there are like these weird like claw markings, and also these weird like feet that are like shaped like stars.
Would I recognize them?
Have you ever mined here before, or like known people that mine? You probably would know someone that mined.
I would probably have known somebody that has mined down here before.
You can make a history check.
Alright.
Yeah, can I do a history check to see if I like recognize or know anything about the creatures?
Sure. Do you have anything special with your history or no? Because I don't know what levels you took. Did you go straight as what you thought you were gonna go as, or did you go half and half or whatever?
I went 6-1 2 other.
Okay. Okay. What is the two
I
other?
got a 14.
Okay. Michael.
I got a 15.
Okay. You bothly. Yeah. You bothly. Wow. You both roughly. I could English. Recall this weird story about these weird like insectoid beings that are like lived underground, almost like a colony of ants. And you've heard horror stories, and at least Farron has been told that like these horror stories not to dig too deep, or these things will come out from their sleep. That was sort of like the nightmarish like children's rhyme of these things. And Craig, you've heard, same type of stories from probably like from the community and the people you've like lived with here. You probably heard these horror stories through like bar drinkings and just talking.
Okay. We might want to be a little careful. I've heard of these things.
Yeah, I mean, I tell myself this, and it helps me like sleep at night and stuff. I tell myself that like the miners are the only people or like things that are like in the mines. But I mean, like that. I kind of know that I'm kidding myself. So, listen, it's a dangerous place, and we should probably we can turn around and we can leave and we can not come back. I can find a new job, I don't know. Or we can make sure that we have a lot of weapons. You guys look like a heavily armed group.
Do you have any weapons?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Yeah, you would have like you would have a pickaxe, obviously. You would also have a weapon of sorts in case something does come out to attack you. So I think you're adequately armed. You've been resting for a little bit though. So yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You gonna check out this cave-in or what?
Probably.
We're already here.
We came to check out what was happening in the mines.
Okay. You guys can go wherever you want to go to look. It only goes so far. Like it is a big map. I meant to put more stuff in, but restrictions, and I didn't know where you guys were gonna go. So, yay!
I go over to one of the larger holes that I saw and just kind of like stand there, sentry, listening for anything coming.
Okay, the northern one or the southern one? Because there was one here, and then there was one down here.
Whichever one's closest to me.
I'd say this top one. So you like post up here, and you're like watching this hole. It's pretty big. The other ones you saw were like 5 feet in diameter. This thing's like big. It's like 10 feet in diameter into the stone. And you see like it goes in and then curves down, like almost like a giant like tunnel going straight down. Does anyone else want to go anywhere? Check anything?
I am going to stealth.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking. My system dropped me for a second. I'm back.
Oh.
I'm gonna stealth and slowly just kind of walk around in this kind of.
Big general area.
So, Ben, are like these the tunnels we're talking about?
Yeah, there's one up here, and then there's one right on this rock face here.
And so by tunnels, are they like going like straight down kind of tunnels? Like we'd have to kind of rappel down?
Well, like, so the tunnel that Craig was talking about was over here. I didn't have time to put like a bunch of like boulders, but this is like a collapsed tunnel over here. This is what you're trying to investigate and see what happened. Scorcha pointed out these like almost like round perfect like cylindrical tunnels that are here and here that are about like 10 feet in diameter, and then there's a couple like over here, and they seem to like litter along the walls all the way to the boulders.
So, Craig.
Huh?
How good of a miner are you all? Do you make perfect circles, or are they a little?
Well, I mean, sometimes when I'm mining and I get a little bit bored, I'll like see if I can mine in different shapes. Like do it like a star or a heart or something, but like it's really hard. And so I've never been able to do like a perfect shape. So like none of these are my work for sure.
I used to do the same thing with potatoes.
Really? Oh, that's so great. Wow, yeah. I don't eat potatoes, but I really relate.
I don't eat potatoes.
That's amazing.
How deep is that tunnel that Scorch is at?
It's almost like it goes 10 feet in and then curves down like direct, like straight up and down.
So, should we just go try and look at the cave-in spot? Or do you guys, like Craig, you're kind of the pro here. Where do you think we should start?
Well, I was planning on just following you guys.
Michael, you were stealthing?
Yes.
What'd you roll?
I think we got confused and didn't actually roll that yet.
Okay.
Say 18.
Okay. You all are like looking at these holes and you're talking. Farron, you sneakily go over to, over this direction to see what's been going on. Can you make a perception check?
Yes, I can. Shoot. Investigation check or a
Perception.
perception? Sorry. 24.
Did you say shoot before you said 24?
Yes, I
You
did.
see everything.
That's awesome.
You
Can't unsee.
You can't unsee what you see. You hear this clicking noise coming from that tunnel. This one right here, this bored tunnel.
I kind of, let's see. Is there anything for me to hide behind? Or is this just
What you see is
open area
bush.
right where I'm at?
Yeah, you got open area. The only place you could hide is like back here.
Okay, I'm going to try and slowly back up, at least over to where Millie is,
Mm-hmm.
and let them know what I heard.
Okay. Yeah, you move over to Millie and you're like, guys, I heard this weird clicking noise. And then you see coming out from the wall, this large bug-like thing.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
And it's clicking and hissing.
Yeah, that would be it.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
No.
Oh, this is fun.
I rolled another natural 20 on the same dice that I rolled the last natural 20 on.
You got another 20?
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the turn counter up real quick. And I'll add everybody to the turn.
My initiatives are a disgrace.
Okay.
That's okay.
Can I just right click and add you all? Oh my god, that's so nice!
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh. Millie, what is your dexterity?
It is 4.
Do you have less than that, Lisa?
What?
Do you have less than 20 or less than 4 dexterity?
Hang on, I think so. One sec. My dex is a +2.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I will say also from the walls you see these other things come out. I gotta get them all out.
Oh, looks
Golly
like
gee.
it's been made for us.
It looks like you guys picked a bad time to come into the mines. Alright, I should have cleaned up better.
We're quite good at cleaning up.
You mentioned that you were looking for a new job. After we're done with this, we can talk. Maybe I can give you some cooking pointers, because there are lots of jobs for maids and, cooks' assistants.
Michael, what's your dexterity?
Uh,
Or your initiative check, sorry.
+2.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Okay. Scorcha.
12.
Okay. Shara.
16.
Okay. Visenya.
6 total.
Craig.
21.
Oh, nice. Wow, you go. Wow.
Christ on sale.
Well, my initiative is a 22 with the natural 20 plus my initiative.
Okay, so technically.
Oh yeah, and mine's
Yeah.
24.
Okay, so you go.
I rolled a 19, and that's plus my dex.
Okay. Now I need to roll for these little guys. I eat little.
I'd been rolling so good.
Oh wait, shit! There's another thing. Oh god damn it. Okay, this is fine. This is
Ben is getting his revenge.
Going right behind Scorcher.
Yeah, he's in my face.
This thing got a 14. The big boy got a 14. I can't put the name of that yet, but I'll get to it. And then this guy got a 13. And I'll name him in a moment. Okay, at the top of the round, it's Millie. So Millie, you just see, as this weird, large bug creature, comes out clicking, you see all these other ones come out of these tunnels clicking as well. You see these 6 smaller ones, and then you see these 2 weird, big bug-like creatures come out from behind you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Don't know which way to look. I guess I'll just shoot the guy who's right there in front of me because he
Which one?
popped out. The blue. Let's see the blue guy.
Okay.
What? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So he's about 15 feet in front of me. So yeah, I'm gonna just pull out my bow and take a shot.
Okay.
And I rolled a 15.
That does not hit.
Oh. But I'll hunter's mark him
Okay.
just for next time.
Give me a second. This is how totally unprepared I was for this. I love it. Okay. So you're gonna hunter's mark him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's hunter's marked. Lisa.
Okay. I'm gonna move right there, and then I'm gonna do channel divinity. So any hostile creature within 30 feet of me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So which ones are those?
I think all of those red things except for that's the only one I think that doesn't hit.
That one over there. Okay.
Yeah.
What does the channel divinity do?
They hit Constitution saving throw, and then
Okay.
and I think the save is, I think the save is lower than my other score. I'm not sure. Hang on.
What's the DC?
I think it might be 11. Let me check. I need to figure out what I add to this. Does anybody have the player's handbook open at this moment?
I can.
I do.
I'm
What do you
pulling it
need?
up,
What do you
but
need?
it might take a little bit.
What's up?
There's classes.
Channel divinity.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm adding the right thing.
Let's see.
DC equals your cleric spell save DC.
Okay, then it's 13.
Okay. 2 of them pass. 1 of them with a natural 20, and 3 of them fail.
Okay, well the ones that pass take half damage, and the ones that fail take full damage.
Yep.
So it's 10 damage, 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm so mad because one of them was almost an 8, but it turned, so then it was a 2 instead of an 8.
Mm.
Okay, you see, as you cast this divinity, all these like creatures like come out, and like through the the radiance of your divinity, they shriek in pain, and you see the other 2, the bigger ones, seem to like pick up on that, and they like look towards you.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Craig.
All right, so Craig is going to go over to this like green icon person next to her.
Yep.
Who is that?
That's Millie.
Okay, Craig is gonna go over to Millie, kind of pat her on the back, say, "Hey, you're really getting used to those goggles there. Fuck 'em up." And she's going to cast heroism.
Okay.
What? What's that? What's that? What'd you do to me?
I just, like, you're really pumped, and you can't be afraid, and, yeah, fuck him up.
Yep.
Go get him, Tiger.
I I feel so encouraged, even though I missed my first shot, but I got this. Haha!
Until the spell ends, you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting modifier of the person at the start of each of its turns.
Yep, so it's gonna be +8.
Yeah. So every turn
Sweet.
you have a +8 like shield buffer.
Dude, that's awesome.
So
Thank you.
you're at.
Nice.
I hope everybody's HP
got
is
this,
full
bud.
and is the right ones, because I don't have your updated HPs. So I just want to make sure. Whatever's on your token, let me know, because like Lisa's is not right.
Mine should be 25.
Yeah, you got 11 on here.
Mine's right.
Fine, guy.
Millie, is yours
Mine's
good?
right.
Sorry, one sec. Mine is currently. Yeah, no, that's right.
Okay. So you technically have 31 HP. I'm gonna put the 8
Whoa.
on that the red bubble for you. Okay. Is that all you're gonna do, Craig?
Yep.
Okay. Shayra.
I'm going to turn and face the big brown guy that's over near me in Scorcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Hex on him.
Okay.
My shield is up also, just...
It's going to have con saving throws.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll the hit.
$21.
That hits. Roll damage.
6 force damage and another 5 damage from Hex.
So 11 total. Okay, so...
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see this giant armored, like, insectoid, just, like, come out of this hole, and you just, freaking conjure this, evilish flame, and you hurl it, and it screeches in pain. The little bugs guys are gonna go. It's 35 feet. Really needs to move 30. Boom. Okay. He's gonna move there. This one's gonna move up. Yeah. He's gonna make his way over towards Craig. This one's definitely gonna come up to Lisa. Yeah, the rest of these are gonna go towards Lisa.
Okay, and I want to use a warding flare just at some point.
Okay.
To make
What is that your reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. So on Shayra, this thing's gonna make 2 attacks on you. Does a 14 hit?
Oh, hold on.
Alyssa?
It hits.
Okay.
Sorry, my thing was being weird again.
Okay. So both of its claw attacks hit you. You take 12 points of damage total. As this thing has like these 2 giant like claw-like hands, it just like comes up and like rakes you with. On Lisa, you get 6 of these.
Oh gosh.
Great.
13 hit,
No.
18.
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay. Natural 20.
Reroll that one warding flare.
Okay. Nope, that one does not. 21.
That hits.
11 doesn't. That doesn't, and 20.
Yeah.
So
So
is that 3 hits?
3.
Okay. You take. You take 12 damage total. As like this is like onslaught barrage. You're lucky because when you told me to re-roll, there was a 20. So you're lucky. And the one on Millie. Millie, does a 9 hit you and a 10?
Actually, no. Haha.
Okay.
I feel so empowered.
I know.
Haha. Haha. You can't touch me. Woo.
This big beetle's turn. It's right next to Scorcha, and it's gonna, with his giant claws, it's gonna rake at you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And does a, oh my god, yeah, that one hits too. That's 22. You take, you take 12 points of damage as these giant, like, claws just rake against your body. This blue one will move up to Farron, and it's gonna attack you. No, a 9 does not hit. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, this big blue one tries to hit you, but it just swings and misses.
Wasn't I stealthed? Would that matter?
It's.
But I'm not arguing with you.
No, yeah, I know. It sensed you though.
That worked.
Scorcha. What you doing?
Going to go into a rage and attack him.
Okay.
Scorcher would like to rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Scorcher would like to rage.
Alright, roll to hit him.
That is a with my quarterstaff and an 18 with the follow-up attack.
What was the first one with the quarterstaff? Because all I heard was 18.
24 with the quarterstaff.
Okay, and then 18 for the follow-up. Yeah, both of those hit.
That's total of 15 damage.
Nice. So. Okay.
Did my math wrong?
It's all good.
The total then would be 5. So 13 damage.
Okay, so it's another 2 back. Okay. Yeah, you like punch and whack this beetle like being, and it like screeches in pain. You see its carapace like cracks, and this like greenish ooze is coming out of it. Is that it? Rose, is that it, or?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Farron.
Okay, I would like to take out my crossbow and shoot the one right in front of me.
You'll have disadvantage.
Okay, crap. I'm that close to it? Okay, yeah, I am. I'll take out my short sword and dagger and just slash at it then.
I mean, you could disengage as a bonus and then shoot, because you're a rogue.
No, I'm just gonna slash at it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
$15.
Does not hit.
Okie dokie, I guess I'm done then.
Okay. Visenya.
I'm gonna this action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So AC is 21.
Yep.
I'm gonna come attack the one that's on my sister.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Hit.
What was that?
23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Damage.
How much?
12. 12 total.
Okay. Okay. This thing is pretty bloody. It's like it's like screeching and chittering in pain as you like slash at it. Is that it? Because Shield of Faith a bonus or an action?
Bonus action.
Okay, so
And
you technically moved and you swung, so.
yeah, I used a bonus action, a move, and an attack. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Millie.
Okay. I gonna take another shot at the big scary fellow.
Okay. Good.
That is a 19.
Okay. Give me a second. I just want to check something.
Okay.
You have no. Wait, you would have disadvantage on that attack since you're right next to a enemy.
Oh, so on any attack?
Yeah, apparently. That's why I wanted to double check.
Oh, okay. Hold, please. Ah, well, the other thing the second roll I did was an actual 20, sadly. So.
What was your initial one? 17 or something?
19.
Like it still hits. Roll the hit. Or roll
All
damage.
right.
Rather.
Okay, D8, D8, D8. That is this one.
You do have Hunter's Mark on it too.
Oh, sweet. That's right. So that's 10 damage with the arrow, and then Hunter's Mark is an extra D6.
Yes.
Was it? Okay, so 10 plus 4, so 14 damage total.
Nice. Yeah, this thing, also screeches in pain, and there's like this sickening chittering from it as you like strike it. The smaller one's trying to get in your way, but you still nailed the shot.
It's cool. He's hurting my friend. I'll deal with the little one later.
Lisa, you got 3 of these things around you.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is taking a healing potion a bonus action?
I would say that to administer it to someone it takes an action, but to use it yourself is a bonus action. So yeah.
Okay, so we have. I'm gonna. So first, I'm so excited because I haven't used this yet. I would like to do the Necrotic Shroud. So you use your action to unleash the divine energy within yourself, causing your eyes to turn into pools of darkness and 2 skeletal, ghostly, flightless wings to sprout from your back.
Yep.
The instant you transform, other creatures within 10 feet of you that can see you must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. And your transformation lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action. During it, once on each of your turns, you can deal extra necrotic damage to one target when you deal damage to it.
Okay. So, what is the save I have to beat?
12.
Man, my dice does not like you today because they all succeeded.
Okay. That's fine. I can still do extra damage for a minute.
Yep.
And then bonus action, I would like to take a healing potion.
Just a normal healing potion, or?
Yeah. Common.
Oh, the ointment?
Well, we have 4 common healing potions in the ointment, right?
Yep, I believe so.
I'll take a plug of the ointment. We've got, how many charges is that? 4?
I think you have
We
4.
haven't used any. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a plug of the ointment.
Okay.
Which is 3 plus.
I'll roll it. Oh, it seems like it's payback from the one shot because you only get 6 HP.
That's the plus 2?
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
That's fine.
Is that it? Is your shroud an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Craig.
Okay, Craig is going to try to move closer to the big bloop guy
Okay.
over there.
Do you want to go like up and around up to here so you don't get hit by anything?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you get right there.
Okay, and then she's going to pull out. She has a great sword.
Okay.
She's gonna hit him with that.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh, it's okay. I got another one. 14, 15, 16, 18.
Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. $10.
Okay. Yeah, you take a nice cleave into this thing, and like part of its body like shunts away, and it's in pain. Shayra.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the little guy attacking me because I would prefer not to take more damage.
Okay. Roll the hit.
15.
Not enough. Just misses. Make a
Fucker.
an Arcana check.
$16.
Okay. As you go to hit it, you see like it's not touching its like you thought it was gonna hit, and it almost seems like there's a small magical barrier around it, like around its scales, of this insect-like creature. And it almost seems like their scales are hardened. You think that there's some magical effect connected to all these things.
Of course there is.
You still have your move, but you'll get hit. So
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
okay.
Deal with it.
Well, this little guy's gonna deal with you with 2 hits. Actually, it's gonna do one on you and one on Visenya. The one on you, Alyssa, was a natural 20.
Oh joy.
I dropped my triple d6. You take 9 damage.
That's not too bad.
And the one on Visenya misses. This one will actually charge up to hit Visenya for 2 attacks. Neither of them hit. Let's see. Reroll. And that's a natural 20. Visenya, you
Jeez.
take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Lisa. Only one hits you. And you take 5 points of damage. The one on Millie.
Right.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah. Yes.
You take 7 damage, but you have your temporary hit points.
Haha.
So you lose 7 temporary hit points, going down to 1.
Thank you, Gray.
Hey, no problem.
You're the best.
The big
Oh,
guy
shucks.
is gonna swing at Scorcha, missing both. And then the big blue guy is going to hit once at Farron and once on Craig. Craig does a 25 hit.
Yes.
Okay. You take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And these things just like swing out and claw at everybody. Scorcha, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack it again.
Okay.
That is 18 with the quarterstaff.
16? Was that right? Is 16 or an 18?
15 and 16.
Okay. 15 doesn't, but 16 does.
That's 7 damage.
Okay. yeah, you punch this thing and its carapace, cracks again. You notice like every time you hit its carapace, it seems like this magical sheen comes off of it and like blood spills. Farron,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. I would like to slash at the blue one again.
Okay, roll the hit.
That would be a 19.
That hits.
Hey, way to go, buddy!
I just love all this positivity in the battle. It's awesome.
Would I get sneak attack?
Yep, because Craig's right there.
That would be 12 damage.
It's on death's door. You see this thing,
Bad.
it's just like twitching and wincing in pain, and it's like screeching and chattering. There's like this greenish blood oozing out of it. Visenya.
Shay, where are you at in terms of health points?
Not good. I'm at 7.
You're at 7? I had you at 9.
Sorry, no, it is 9.
Okay.
Okay. As an action, I'm going to give my sister 5 hit points with lay on hands.
Okay, bring her to 14.
Sneak attack. If I attack the guy right in front of her because she's there, or is that just a rogue thing?
That's a rogue thing.
Because that sounded fun. Oh nope, I don't do shit. I just I
you
just whiff completely.
Okay. Millie, your temporary hit points come back up
Oh, really? Oh, sweet.
because of heroism.
Great.
Oh, they like reset? Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
It says the beginning of every round for it.
That is awesome. Okay.
Craig just really motivated you.
Yeah, there's like, I've got like an 80s montage, like the Rocky theme going on in my head, and I'm just like,
Just imagine her playing that.
dur, dur, dur. I'm gonna shoot the big blue guy again.
Okay, you have disadvantage because you have that little guy next to you.
Right. Millie's not so great at the whole self-preservation thing. 11.
No, it does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull back your bow and you launch it, and the little guy like just gets in the way just enough so it like knocks the arrow up, and you shoot, and your arrow just goes soaring off. Lisa.
So a 15-foot cone. What would that hit in front of me?
Well, don't these things have to make a saving throw at the beginning?
No,
of
I
your
know.
turn?
I'm just wondering, like. Oh, do they? Is it?
That's what I thought you said.
I think it's. Hang on. The instant you transform, other creatures within 10 feet of you that can see you must succeed on a charisma saving throw or become frightened of you until the end of your next turn. I don't think that.
Okay.
Is going.
So 15-foot cone would be something like this. Like any like. So it'd be literally 1, 2, 3, and then anything of this.
So could I hit what, like 2 of them or only 1 of them?
You could hit only one of them. If you went back, and even then, if you went back one, you could only hit one of them.
What if I move? Oh, that would be moving out of. Okay. Then I would like to. Can I cast a flaming sphere? Wait, let me just make sure. Hang on. Yeah, I'd like to cast this flaming sphere on top of that guy.
Okay.
And then any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet makes a dex throw.
Does that include you?
Probably.
I would assume.
Yeah.
second.
Let's. But I'll hurt myself.
So, let me get that little token. I'm gonna measure. Okay, so right here. And he has to make, he has to make a dex save?
Yeah, so did the other two, and so do I.
Doesn't it if you cast it on somebody?
As a bonus, yeah. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving this turn.
Alright. It got a 9.
That fails.
Okay, so how much damage?
I think it's 2d6. I think. Hang on, me. Yeah, 2d6 fire damage. I have to roll too.
Good.
Roll an 11 plus a dex save. 2. So I just make my save.
Okay. But how much? But since you cast it on him, it takes damage, and then it takes damage again because it's.
Oh, doesn't it? Okay. Well,
that's
that
how I remember Flame
8
Sphere working.
fire damage.
I could double check.
Oh, and I get extra necrotic damage
Yeah.
because of necrotic shroud. So that's also plus 3 necrotic. So 8 fire plus 3 necrotic.
Okay, and then the other two. Well, it needs to be dex save. So how much damage did you do right now? Sorry.
I did 8 fire and 3 necrotic. So what's that? 11.
Yep.
Total?
What's the dex save it's got to make?
13.
The top 2 succeed and the bottom one fails.
So let me roll. Oh, fucking course. So 3 fire plus 3 necrotic, which is not halved.
Okay,
So
I would say like 4 damage total.
of course.
Well, this one burns to a crisp. The one in front of you.
Yay!
This one
Nice.
takes 4. And actually, no, that one doesn't. That one's the good one. This one. Takes the 4.
Aren't they both 5 feet?
Yeah, one of them. Oh yeah, one of them succeeded, one of them failed.
Okay. So then the other one takes 6.
Okay. God, I'm blanking because I just edited numbers.
One takes 4, one takes
Yeah.
6.
Gotcha. Craig.
Wait, I'm not done. That one's
Oh.
bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay, where?
By the blue guy.
Okay.
And I get to make him attack.
Okay. Wait, flaming sphere was an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then bonus action is spiritual weapon.
I'll say for the moment this is your weapon. And he's just gonna stab at the dude.
Yeah.
Alright, roll the hit.
Um, 16 plus 5?
That hits.
Okay. So then,
You don't even need to roll damage.
okay.
This big blue one just like crumples and he just bleeds. You see as he dies, all the other like bug-like creatures, their figures seem to their muscles seem to diminish
Okay.
in size.
Alright. Cool. And that flaming spear is still up, because
Yeah.
I have...
Shay.
I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the dude on me again.
Okay.
21 this time.
That hits, yeah.
4 damage.
He's on death's door.
Nice.
Well, no, he's still on me and he's not dead.
but he's close. So, it's a step in the right direction.
They're going to. Well, the one on you is gonna hit. The 2.
Of course.
Both miss. Or what's your AC?
12.
They both hit. You take 11 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Visenya.
Are you conscious?
Yeah, she's good.
I'm still conscious, but only by
cool.
a little.
Visenya, 2 on you.
Okay.
That's a 20, but then that's also a 21. The 21 hits. I know that, because you're Shield of Faith, right? Right, Marty?
Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't have the Roll20. I mean, I didn't have the Discord thing clicked on. That's why. So I was talking to myself, basically. Yes, 21 hits.
Oh, no.
7 damage. The 2 on Lisa. First one sucked, second one sucked. That one didn't do. And I dropped my D20. Gone to the abyss. Grab another one. This is the only benefit.
I'd say that would count as a miss.
Now you're making me use the death dice. Here we go.
What?
Nope. That's a natural 1, so nope.
Alright.
The 2 on Millie.
It breaks the tooth.
Millie does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
How about
that would hit.
How about a 23?
Oh, yeah.
Good old death dice. I love it. You take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
The big beetle's turn. Does a 13 hit you, Scorcha? Rose?
No, it does not hit me.
Okay. Big blue guy is gone, so I can actually get rid of him. Scorcha, your turn.
F.
Would you roll?
Hear me all right?
Kinda. It's like in and out every once in a while.
Anyway, did you get that was a natural 20?
No, but nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
What was the other one?
Swoop attack is going to be, 21?
21? Is
Yes,
it okay?
for the follow-up.
Yes, they both hit. So crit roll, double your dice.
Would be 12, and let me check something on half orc.
Oh, don't you get something if you do some crit?
Yeah, I get to roll it again. So that's 12 plus 4, that's 16 plus 6.
22.
Nice.
2 for the quarterstaff.
Okay. Is that all the damage?
7 for the follow-up punch.
All right. You destroy this thing
Woo!
in this giant flurry of anger and rage. You like just decimate this thing. As you kill it, all these smaller red ones, their scales that they have on their back seem to lose that magical shimmer.
Ooh, cool.
Farron.
Okay. I'm going to come up and attack the one about right here by Millie.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Oh yeah, I guess he's been there for a while, hasn't he? Huh.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
Four. Damn it. 14 damage.
Was that with sneak attack?
Yep.
Okay. This thing is still up. Yep. Yeah, it's still up, but you take like a nice chunk out of it, like dice off one of its like appendages, and it screeches in pain. Visenya.
Right. I'm going to give my sister another 5 hit points. Lay on hands as an action.
Okay. She's up to 8.
And then I'm going to attack the guy that's on her again, or at least I'm going to try.
Is lay on hands a bonus action?
Action.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because we
Yeah.
got it wrong the other time.
Yeah, it's an action.
Wait,
That is-
it's an action or bonus action?
I thought it was an action. Hang on.
As an action, so you couldn't attack, because an attack's your action.
Alright, okay.
So do you want to heal Shay, or do you want to swing?
Actually, can I...
Kill the thing.
Do you know what the hit points?
If you kill the thing, I can run away and be away from other things that'll hit me.
Well...
I'm coming.
11 to hit?
Just misses. Millie.
Okay, so Millie is looking around, sees the two sisters in danger, and quick question: is Cure Wounds an action or a bonus action?
An action.
It's an action.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll run up. To Shara and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. The little guy is gonna get a hit on you.
Oh, okay.
He 13.
Oh, that misses.
Okay. Yeah. So you just run up to Shara. Roll your D8 plus
Okay.
your modifier, I believe it is.
Okay, so plus modifier. Where would I find
Just
that?
Spell modifier. So I think for you it's wisdom. No, I might be wrong.
Oh,
It is.
yeah,
wisdom.
yeah.
So it's D8
Okay,
plus your
so-
wisdom mod.
Okay, so you get 7 hit points back.
There you go. Now she's up to 10. Lisa.
My professional magic sound effect.
Okay. Action. I need both of them to make a dex save, including me.
Spawn.
I failed mine.
Oh, it's any creature that ends its turn. So those guys should have rolled.
Oh.
So, you know, I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
Because that makes more sense. What do they have to beat?
13.
Okay, 1 fails, 1 succeeds. So just roll
Okay.
2d6.
9. And then also plus 3 necrotic, which is not half.
Okay. So the top one burned.
Okay.
The other one, half 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay.
Alright, and then bonus action, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon 20 feet to
Up here.
right there, and then I'm gonna... Which one's looking worse?
The one right next to Shay. It's like...
Then I will go for the one that is not right next to Shay.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I got an 11.
Just miss.
Of course. Yeah. Alright. Cool.
So you end your turn, you have to make a dex save. Unless
Yeah. 15 plus 2, so I succeed.
Yeah, so you take half damage for whatever you roll.
9. Right, do I keep the same
Yeah, I would say that.
roll? So that's 9, but it's half.
4.
So
Craig.
Right. Craig is going to move. Oh, wait, how do I move? I don't know how to move my little character on this
Did I
thing.
not give you movement? Oh, my bad. Hold
I
on.
don't think so.
Well, there you go. Now you should be able to move Craig.
Oh my goodness, it's a whole new world. Okay.
A whole new world.
Craig is gonna move.
I
over
was doing the
here.
same thing.
So Craig rushes over here and she says, "Hey, who's hurt?"
I just raised my hand because I'm always hurt.
All right, but seriously, who's the injured one?
I mean,
That would be me.
I mean, they're both hurt, but
She's worse than I am.
she's better than you at the moment.
Yeah, but I
Okay,
can
then
count.
Craig is going to like reach out her hand, kind of awkwardly pat them on the head, like here there, and say, "Hey, hang in there, buddy," and cast heroism again.
If you do that, the one on Millie will disappear.
It's cool.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
I've got all the self-esteem I need right now.
Yeah, you got this.
Okay. So, your concentration on Millie fades and goes to Shayra. Shay, you can't be frightened, and you get 8 temporary hit points. Not 83, 8. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, is that an option?
No.
Oh.
I also hit the wrong numbers. There's a bunch of text that people shouldn't have seen. There we go. Alright, speaking of which, Shay, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to kill the little fucker in front of me because I'm real angry at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move Hex over to him,
Alright.
and I'm gonna make it. No, I already had it as con. I'll just leave it as con.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his ass again.
Alright.
13.
Yes. It seems whatever magic was around it before has disappeared.
Four from the Eldritch Blast,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 from Hex.
You just turn it into, like, dust.
Nice.
It was only on 1 hit point, so, like, you just, like, obliterated this little thing.
I'm just like shaking with rage because I was always dying.
Seeing how
You
the
told me no.
seeing how the battle's going, these little things click to each other and they try to get out of here. So Lisa, you get a hit on this one.
I think I used a. I don't know. Did you roll a disadvantage the last time? Because I said I used a warding flare, but if you didn't roll a disadvantage on any of those, then I'll take that.
I mean, he's the one that took the full damage.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, I said last time that they went that I used a warding flare, but if you didn't roll one of those attacks at disadvantage, then I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm saying he's moving away, so you get to hit him.
No, I know, but a warding flare is a reaction, so if you did roll at disadvantage, then I can't take the hit, but if you didn't, then I'll take the hit because then the warding flare wouldn't. You see what I'm saying?
No, I got you. He's not attacking you. He's running away this time, though.
Okay. 19 plus.
You hit.
6 with my mace. Yeah. Okay. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3 necrotic.
It is squished.
Squish, squish.
This one
Squish,
tries
squish,
to
bish.
tries to dart off this way. I don't know if your sword gets a reaction because you have to command it.
Does Visenya?
Yes.
Oh, I do? Score.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Yes.
Woo!
26.
It doesn't say.
I wouldn't think so since you have to tell it what to hit.
Yeah.
7 damage on it.
Okay.
Nice.
It still skitters away.
Wow.
Back into the hole. disappears. This one near Farron is gonna do the same thing. So Farron, you get a hit on it.
Alrighty. Let's see. $15.
Yes.
4 damage.
Okay. And it skitters away as well. And it goes quiet.
Oh. Oh.
Can
Is
I?
that it? Are there gonna be any more?
Can I take my flaming
We solved
spear
the
and run it?
puzzle.
What was that, Lisa?
Can I take my flaming spear and run it through the tunnel?
Yeah. Which one?
This one, wherever it that one
Yeah,
disappeared.
you like bring it down in, and then you like guide it all the way down. You won't know until you hear something. So
Yeah. I'll have to. I think I'd have to move closer. If I don't have anything, that's fine.
okay.
But I would like to try to get it if it is not like burrowed beneath the earth.
It went back into the tunnel it came out of, kind of thing.
Okay.
So I would think you would have a pretty good chance to get it.
All right, I want to do that.
Okay. So yeah, you see all these weird carcasses of bugs lying around, and seemingly it's quiet. The two that ran away don't seem to be coming back, and you stand among this giant chaos of bug guts and gore.
All right, then I will. Whenever I think that it's safe, I'll drop both of those.
Okay.
So wait, Lisa, are you currently you have
I
wings?
9 hit points right now.
Yeah, she looks spooky as hell too.
I do. I do have flightless wings and pools of darkness coming out of my eyes.
Oh.
I actually look like my picture now.
New look.
I
I'm
like it.
just gonna go over to Millie and be like, "Does she normally look like that?"
No, this is new. I mean, it's kind of cool. Unexpected. Are you okay? Is this a normal thing? Or really anybody?
I'm great.
Cool. All right. Huh.
I'll drop it.
Okay.
Well, that was intimidating.
Yeah, that was really scary. But good job with the bugs, you guys. Last time that happened, a bunch of people died.
Oh.
This is
So-
an improvement.
Wow.
I kind of
Sounds
avert my eyes.
Careful about it.
Can I take a healing potion, Ben?
Yeah.
The commons are what, 2d4 plus 2?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll that?
Yeah, you can.
5 plus 2, so 7.
Rest.
What was
Craig, the peep.
Are we taking a short rest?
that? It's up to you guys.
Sure, yeah.
If we take a short
That would
rest,
be nice.
I can do Song of Rest, and I can give us an extra d6 of hit points.
Yes.
That would be kind.
Okay, cool. Do I roll 1 hit point for each person, or do I just roll 1d6 and then that'll be?
I think.
It's 1d6 for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's the 1d6 goes to everybody. So just roll a d6.
Okay. Okay. You get all plus 5,
There you go.
and I'm playing Girl from Ipanema. You're all at
Cool,
ease.
cool.
So
Was there something we had to get in these mines, or was that somewhere else?
what do you mean?
And we needed to
Wait,
get something from the western.
For the Enchantress, was that here or was that somewhere else?
That was outside in the western gate.
Okay.
No, the king sent us here.
I start gathering up a couple of the corpses of the little bugs.
Yeah, you like pick up like these chitinous scales. They look really weird. You've never seen anything like this. Farron, looking at these, you remember the description of these terror tales to be these things, but these things look weird.
Okay.
They look a little distorted.
Uh-oh.
Like what we saw in
Like with
the
the Bork?
cemetery and Bork weird distorted?
Kinda. It's not like to the same scale, but it seems to be like there is some tainting of these bugs. Like,
This is really like weird. You guys, have you seen something like this before?
Something similar.
Oh, that's vague.
Can I go to this tunnel, this side tunnel here,
which one?
at the left corner, like towards where I'm facing, this corner up to the left, and do a divine sense?
I don't know which corner you're talking about. Sorry. Oh, right there. Yeah, go ahead.
Blow divine sense in there.
I mean, what does it tell you? Just presence of beings?
I can sense Fae, Celestials. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Oh, this would be total cover, right?
Technically, yeah. That's why I see that's about the divine sense.
In the same radius, I can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
As with the Hallow spell. Let's take a look at the Hallow spell. Real quick.
Millie kind of walks over to Craig. The people who died in the mines, were they friends of yours?
Oh no, I don't really have friends.
Well, you do now.
Oh, that's so nice. Craig's intimidated by that.
You do send something like a hollow spell, like over in this direction, behind the rocks.
Direction?
Like where these boulders fell over.
Alright.
I mean, there's a lot of rocks you need to like move.
Can I look around on the ground and see if there's anything funky, any prints or claw marks or anything?
Yeah, make an investigation.
Can Craig go over too and see if she remembers any more like specifics about the collapse?
Lisa would also like to join.
Sure.
It's a little party.
So Craig, make an
It's
investigation.
11 total.
Dig a tunnel.
Everyone make an investigation. Craig, you have advantage since you've been here.
Okay,
And you know more, you would have knowledge of some.
I would like to go join as well.
that's 19.
Okay, Lisa.
Scorcha is hanging back on alert and ready, so if any of them come back, she's at the tunnels and can attack.
Okay.
There you go, Scorcha.
Total.
16.
And what'd you get, Lisa?
16.
How much?
16,
Okay.
1 6.
Same as I got.
Okay. And what'd you get, Visenya? Sorry.
Total.
11. Visenya, you like search through like the rubble or anything. You don't find anything, but your divine sense tells you that like there is like some presence of a hollow spell behind this, or at least like right near it. Lisa and Farron, you look at the rubble. It seems to be detonated by like some sort of blast. It doesn't. It's all like you look up at the ceiling too. It seems like it wasn't controlled. It almost seemed like it was just like someone just blew it up and like the collapse came in. Craig, you look at everything, and you know how blasts are usually set up. This doesn't look like a blast you guys would have done. Or even with that new tool that was used, it doesn't seem like that thing was even used for this. It seems like the collapse came from above the ceiling.
Alright.
It seems like someone set it off with
Oh,
intent.
but who? Does it look like there's any way for us to, like, dig through the rubble to go through where the tunnel was?
Yeah, you could dig through and see. It'll take a little bit of time. I mean, you have a pick, so I would suppose that you'd be able to dig through it. It would still take time, though.
Yeah. Well,
Can I
would you-
kind of look, just generally look around and, I don't know, see, I guess loot the bodies, since...
Sure.
Or...
They're just bugs.
Okay, well, someone had to.
Hey, you got
I
those-
grabbed corpses and things to show that we killed them, and to bring back and say, hey, here's what your problem is.
Yeah, you grab
Sweet.
like a head and like a head of the smaller ones and like appendage or two, and put it into like the bag of holding.
How big are these rocks?
They're
Can I assist Craig in like digging this out?
yeah. If the four of you want to like dig out a passage, you can.
I'll help!
Okay.
Yay!
Wait for me!
So, whoever wants to join in, you spend, I'd say probably about maybe like a good like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just like moving stones, like moving these boulders, breaking them apart if they're too big, and like getting out of the way so the dust clears.
And we all become closer as friends.
You have this community bond that is, you know, the cornerstone of this place. And you eventually clear a way through.
Nope.
As you guys look through, you see blackness. Just pure dark.
Yeah, like it's been desecrated with and the darkness effect has taken to the ground, or like
you get
just
the sense that
regular
this is
darkness?
what your divine sense is pointing to.
Yeah, because it says I can.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked at the. Okay. It's an effect of the spell in the ground. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I don't pay too good of attention, but I don't think that this darkness was here before.
Yeah, you now looking at like where it is and what's beyond, you don't remember this being dug that deep.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Craig,
Yes?
beautiful elven lady, come through here.
Well, I mean, all elven ladies are beautiful, if you ask me. But not that I recall. Do I recall?
You don't remember an elven woman. You remember like some new recruit that died on this. You like your group was designated to show him the ropes, and he was one of the people that was never recovered.
Mm-hmm.
How about anybody referring to someone called the Mistress?
Not really ringing any bells.
Because I'm pretty sure it's ground. This darkness is not natural.
What's happening to the ground?
Desecrated. And the darkness
Oh.
is an effect of that desecration.
Oh, that's really spooky. Why would they do that?
Prevent us from following.
Oh. You guys can't follow if it's desecrated?
Oh, we can.
It's just darkness. It's just like imagine like the darkness spell, but
Got it.
yeah.
But would, like, lighting a torch
No.
provide light?
Unless
Oh.
you cast a light spell higher than the darkness spell, then you could
Tell-
Oh, so you guys are gonna be like
Wait,
me!
we have that orb.
just.
Dark level is darkness.
I don't. Does it?
Yeah, it's a magical thing, right?
We've got the orb, the drift globe can do light or daylight.
Yeah. I mean, daylight can be... What level's of daylight? It's a pretty high level spell, I think.
2, right? I think.
Do we want to rest though? How long has it been since we?
Probably a good idea.
I mean, you took a short rest.
No, I know, but like a long rest. When was the last time we did? Like...
Just woke up, didn't we?
No,
Pretty much?
you woke up. You went to the place. So I guess like maybe like a couple hours or so since you took a long rest. Daylight's a level 3 spell.
Right.
The daylight spell will break through the darkness.
All right. Well, then I will say. What is it dawn or is it glow?
Dawn.
Dawn.
Okay. You take out this little orb, and it floats in front of you, and you hover towards the darkness, and you say the command word of dawn. And as you do, it casts this giant bright light around it, and the darkness seems to be pushed back as the light around it.
Also.
Hmm?
Ah! I still have the goggles on. Ah!
No, you're fine. Actually, you're okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, never mind.
Everyone has dark vision besides you, and I mean, they could see fine.
Never mind. I wasn't expecting that to be a lot more traumatizing. Cool.
I just imagine Millie going, "Oh no, my eyes!" Oh wait, nothing happened. And you see beyond the darkness, the tunnel continues down.
I'm going in.
Scorcha, you coming?
Yeah, I follow.
Okay.
Yep, follow.
All right.
Same.
I'll follow you guys. You guys seem cool.
So you guys, make your way down.
Read about this.
Deeper and deeper, into this tunnel. And like as you're going down, the tunnel gets more closed in, and it seems like whoever carved this path, it's only like meant for like 2 people wide, maybe at least. And along the way, you see a couple of the bodies of the lost miners. You see, at least from what Craig remembers, 2 or 3 of them that were missing, but the 4th is missing, the new recruit.
Did you know their name?
I liked that one guy.
Did you
His
know
name
any
was
of their
Craig
name?
too.
Frank?
No, his name was Craig too.
Craig 2?
Craig too. Well, I mean, like his name was Craig, but I just called him Craig too all the time, so it was like a hyphenated name.
Oh, because your name's also Craig.
Because my name is also Craig.
Gotcha. Is that a common
Yeah.
name?
I don't know. It's just you ever ask yourself, like, if I could give myself any new name, what would I give myself? I picked Craig.
Mine. I don't have a name.
Okay. Oh, hey, if you could pick yourself a name, what would you pick?
Silence. I like that name.
So,
That's a good name.
Millie kind of awkwardly
It
turns.
reminds me of a song that I once played. It was called "The Sound of Silence." I think you would like it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect for you, darkness.
Oh my
Like
god.
terrifying demons.
Oh my god!
New name, Garfunkel.
Canon accepted.
Oh.
That's canon. So pancake bowls are canon, and Garfunkel is now canon.
Okay. Noted.
Am I currently Garfunkel then?
You are
Yeah.
now currently Garfunkel.
Yes, currently Garfunkel.
Yay.
Please change that in her Discord.
Oh my gosh.
I will in a moment.
So there's dead bodies while we're walking. We just see dead bodies. That
Yeah, you see, like as you're going through, you see like two or three like dead bodies. But for Craig at least, he remembers there being a fourth, and the fourth one isn't there. That was Craig too.
Yeah, as we go by each one, I kind of ask Craig what their names were and kind of say just a little farewell to each of them.
Oh, that's really bad because Craig is horrible with names.
Yeah.
That's fine.
can I maybe search one just to see if there's maybe any like cause of death, just a stab or
Yeah,
Whatever, something.
make a medicine check.
Hey, 11 total.
Like you look at them, they don't seem to have any like external wounds. You like look over their bodies and everything. There's like, it doesn't seem to be anything external. It almost seems like whatever they died from was something internal.
Creepy.
Oh boy.
Can I make a medicine check?
What was that?
Can I make a medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead.
17.
You take a look at the bodies, and you're looking with Visenya. Visenya's like, well, I don't see anything. There's anything wrong with the inside. You like check around like their mouths and everything, and inside, you see that their tongues are a different shade of color. And like the inside of their mouth is like just like dried and cracked.
Okay. Does everybody have like a piece of cloth we can tie around our mouths so we can? Because that's looking like poison. Maybe.
I thought they just looked thirsty.
Lisa, you get the sense that whatever they took in, it was poisoned.
Farn.
Yep.
They were poisoned.
With poisons.
I'll take a look.
I mean, he's familiar. Yeah, make a medicine. Make a medicine.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm very high in that. Let's see.
Can one make the argument that poisons have to do with cooking, and that I might know things?
Were you a chef?
Oh yeah.
19.
19.
Hey.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you've seen this type of poison before. Essentially what it does is when the person like drinks a liquid that is poisoned, with this, it sits in their stomach and then erupts with their stomach acid and almost like burns their whole mouth and inside.
Lovely. No one drink anything that we didn't bring in with us. Does that sound like a good plan?
And there's a nice bottle of Chardonnay. I go, no.
Darn.
I'm gonna.
Are you sure it's not a bottle of Chianti?
That could be whatever you want.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
There's no fava beans, right?
No. What's up, Marty?
I'm just
Sure,
saying.
Miller's got some somewhere.
I was gonna call Shayra over to me and show her what's going on inside their mouth. Do we recognize this?
As in, like, how?
Because our mother was poisoned.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Over and show her.
Mother.
They're poisoned. Like this or just this guy?
No, like all of them.
All of them are like this?
Yeah. You see, now that you know that's what happened, you look at like their water skins, and they're like tossed aside, and it seemed to be like all the water seeped into the ground.
Oh, they drank the Kool-Aid.
Pretty much.
Sorry, I went to laugh and cough at the same time.
Oh no.
Breathe. Breathe.
Can I dump my water out?
Yeah?
We didn't get water from here, did we?
No, but I just want to be cautious.
Farron, do you know what this stuff is called?
Do I know what this stuff is called?
Called, right?
Yeah, Farron would know. I'm thinking of a name for it. Let's call it, Ember Choke.
It's ember choke poison. Nasty way to go.
Yep. It's hard to get to.
Kinda hard to get that one.
Well, died.
Like, if you could imagine drinking something and then a fireball go off in your stomach. That's pretty much what happens.
Oof.
Can I make an investigation check to see if I know how it smells or how it... If I can tell if our water is contaminated?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I'm gonna make this, but we'll see.
You never know.
Dang it. 12.
You like remember that, like, if your water smells a little sulfuric, that might be a good indication. Sometimes if it's a high dose, it changes the color of the water. But beyond that, you don't know.
Alright, everyone smell their water skins. And dump a little of that out in your hand. See if it's the normal color.
I
Okay.
just went straight to dumping it in.
I do the same.
Yep. All your water skins are fine. Craig, yours is like a weird orangish tint.
Oh, damn it.
You might want to throw that
Am
out.
I gonna die?
Did you drink any of it?
Well, I mean, not recently. Not since I've been in here. But I mean, like, I have drunk the water considering I work here.
Where'd you fill up that one?
The place that we fill up water?
I mean, you remember the new guy getting you water.
Oh, damn it. The new guy got me.
There's a new guy?
Can I roll a medicine check on myself to see if I'm dying?
Always the new guy.
It's always that temp. You always hate that temp. There's something wrong about him. No, you're fine. Like, you didn't drink anything of it.
Okay, good.
But yeah, you see these 3 dead bodies, and the tunnel keeps going down.
Sorry, Vicenia, you said you recognized it?
Yes. Yes.
Can I see if I remember anything about the new guy? Like, sort of, if, like, he gave me, like, weird vibes, and if so, what specific vibes were weird?
Yeah, make a intelligence check.
Okay. That would be a 12. Greg's not very smart.
I mean, you being who you are, you've been around a lot of people. This new guy was overly nice and really, really wanted to, like, see how this mining was done. He seemed a little too enthusiastic. Usually a lot of new people are a bit more timid because they hear about all these stories about cave-ins and, like, losing their arms, and explosion accidents, like, you know, like stuff to freak people out. But this guy was like just jazzed to go.
Okay. All right, so I just remembered something about the new guy. I think he tried to make like a pass at me. He like kind of freaked me out a little bit. At
What?
first, I thought that maybe he just like recognized me from like my past career, but I don't think that was it. So he just seemed like, I don't know. It was just a little bit like weird and a little bit too friendly. Too friendly.
Your past career.
Oh, yeah. I had, well, you know, they say once a minor, always a minor, but only sometimes you have other jobs before you're a minor.
Cool. What'd you do?
What did you do? What did you do before you got here?
Oh, I was a scullery maid in a kitchen in a big house.
Oh, did you like it?
Manor thing. You are changing the subject. And believe me, I know how that's done.
What people do.
What'd you say?
Good job.
Craig is completely
People can't do it.
deflecting. I love it.
You're not answering my question.
Well, you didn't answer my last question, so even playing ground here.
I'm gonna put
Well,
my
I asked it first.
Put my hand on Millie's head and say, "Let's just let it be."
I'm gonna keep walking down the tunnel.
Let it be.
But
What was that? Virginia?
I said I'm gonna keep walking down the tunnel and shake my head. And...
Okay.
nobody tells me anything.
Does it have anything to do with that fancy decorated instrument you got there in your bag?
Oh, yeah. This is my candy lute. I used to play it, and then I decided that I hated the lute, so I cut all the strings off, and now it holds my candy. Does anybody want a piece of hard candy?
Yes. What?
Okay, cool.
That's
Happy
awesome.
for everyone.
So you continue making your way down this long tunnel, and like as you're following it, it seems like you're just going along this tunnel for like ages. It seems like hours pass by. You do recognize those small like those like round perfect bored tunnels to like those bugs, but they seem to be like old and crumbled. And you keep going and going, and you see this you see the stone is getting a different color. It's getting a lot darker. It's turning to like a shade of like charcoal.
Fair.
And as you keep moving forward, the air gets hotter. It's almost like humid. And the stone, as you like glide your fingers across it, or even on your feet, it's warm to the touch. And you slowly make your way, and then there's this giant cavern that you all stand in front of.
I would like to use stone cunning to see if I can figure out what this is.
Okay, roll.
I'll look up what stone cunning does first. I know I've got it, but it's somehow not on my character sheet.
I think it's you get advantage when making a knowledge check about stone.
Okay,
I'll double check real quick though.
alright. I had it on my character sheet.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related with the origin of stonework, you're considered proficient in the history skill. Add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
That works.
So yeah, I would say you could use that. So make an intelligence history check with double your proficiency.
Can I look around?
Oh, wow, that's good. 22!
All right. Real quick, what did you want to do, Visenya?
We're like coming into like the mouth of like a cavern, right?
Yeah, it's a large cavern. You're like going into this cavern. It has like a couple shelved like areas And there seems to be some like can't really make it out. It's like some tunnels or something leading off to different directions.
Can I look around and see anywhere maybe on the ground or on the wall carved in or anything of that like sulfuric symbol from the succubus around?
Sure, go ahead. Farron, you as you're like looking around the stone and you're like touching it and you're feeling it on your fingers, it's almost like sooty. You get the feeling that you're somewhere near like a volcano. It's almost like magmatic stone that's settled.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
18 total.
Okay. To finish, Farron, whatever, like, this stone is, like, akin to, like, not, like, solidified magma, but it's something along those lines. It's one of those magmatic stones.
Alright, ladies, we're getting down into some, more volcanic area, or has been in the past.
Oh,
we might
really?
want to watch our step.
Visenya,
Can I-
you're... What was that, Mel?
Can I grab a smaller rock and put it in my pocket?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you find, like, stone, pocket it. Visenya, you, are looking around. You're, like, looking around your general vicinity, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. As we're coming up, as we're by the mouth of the thing.
You're looking around, you don't really see a symbol. You do see remnants of footprints or something leading off past these shelved little areas in this cavern that leads to another tunnel. And you like put your hand on the ground to pick it up, and it's like soot. There's like a soot in it, like a loose almost like a dust, that like a blackness on your hand as you bring it up.
I'm gonna follow the footprints.
Okay. As you go to like proceed, you can you make a perception check?
20 total.
Okay. You take a couple steps and then you stop. You hear growling. 3 growls. And you hear something stirring.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that sound.
Do I see the directions?
What
that they're
did
coming
you
from?
wait?
Yeah, so I didn't really want to show because I don't have the tokens yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna describe it in theater of mind. You stop and you look ahead and you see these little like caverns off these cliffs. You see coming out of them these dogs, but they don't look normal. They seem like their body is made of like magma, or it's been like torn apart and it's like flesh and blood coming off of it. And you see coming from behind them and one figure up above, these lizard-like little people.
I knew they were here. Always the lizard people.
How many?
In total, there's 3 dogs, and there are these 5 of these lizard people.
Fuck.
Do they see us?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, they notice us?
yeah, they notice you.
Shit.
oh, lovely.
How far away?
Let's see. I'm gonna go by my little map here. One's about 95 feet. Another one's 70. The other one's about another 90 feet, 95 feet. So, like, there are 3 dogs where they're coming out. They're far away. These little dragon lizard-like people, they're about maybe 45 and like 100 feet away. Some of them are closer than you expect. If I get I'll do this for you. Give me a second. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's not fully done, but what was your marching order? Because I guess Farron and Visenya would be in the front.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Scorch is in the back.
Okay.
Jaber would be by me, right?
I think she'd be in the back, but this is what you.
Yeah, I'm probably in the back
This is what you
now.
technically see. If you give me a moment, I'll get some stuff for you guys. Because I want to give you some, at least, identification as to what is around. It's not that big, don't worry. You see one
Oh, look at
here,
her nail! It's a puppy!
you see another one there, and you see a third one up here. And then... Where is it? Here we go. So everybody watching, gotta get some stuff together. Because I was not prepared for this section.
We're keeping you on your toes.
Always.
Okay.
It does open there. That's not what I want. And then one more for this guy. Okay, it didn't. Sweet. Nice. Okay. So to give you a better representation of what's going on here. And then let's get this guy.
Woo.
I don't think he's that big. At least I don't think he is. Oh yeah, they're even smaller. They're like Millie size.
Really? Wow. Not many things are.
They're puppies.
You see. That's what you see. You see these. It's still dark in here. But you can sense where they are. It's. Even with your dark vision, you wouldn't be able to tell, but since there's like this ambient glow about from the heat, they're just that far away. And these dog-like things are just growling at you.
My passive perception is 13. Would that help at all?
No, because it's distance of light.
Okay.
I mean, you could technically see that one, the one to the south of you, because of the rock, because the rock above it in front of it is like a little too high.
Just the dog or the lizard guy behind?
The dog. The lizard, these guys are like 5 feet up. Anything on this like cliff, these cliff bits, they're 5 feet up.
Okay.
They're like a little precipice. And they're just watching you.
Can
Terrific.
I say hi in Draconic?
You can. Let me see if they speak that. Okay. You speak, you say hello in Draconic. And one of them barks back. Leave this place.
They're telling us to leave, guys. Should we do it?
Absolutely not.
Ask them why we need to leave.
My friends want to know why you want us to leave.
You see the one adorned in like a skull
Yeah.
over here? He's the one that's speaking.
Yeah.
He says, "This is the sacred ground of our clan. She will bring them back. We will be strong once more."
Sounds fun.
Ask who she is.
Who is she?
The one who promised to bring back our leaders.
The mistress?
The Rekindler.
Yeah, we work for her too.
Make a deception check.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
I try and look as intimidating as I can. Which is not very.
Crank 2.
What's the modifier for insight?
Wisdom?
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 7. Please tell me they rolled a 6.
He rolled a 9.
No!
Oh,
Who wants to assist so I have advantage?
I'll
I mean,
assist. I'll assist since I speak Draconic and I know the mistress.
and I
Let 'em be
mean,
gauntlets.
we were technically trying to look intimidating already. But I don't think that helps.
Yeah, so,
You know her actual name, right? And everything?
yeah, Cheryl, what are you gonna do to aid Lisa?
Let
Or,
up your
sorry,
heart.
Garfunkel.
Yes, Garfunkel.
Lisa Garfunkel.
I'm gonna say her true name in Draconic and be like, she sent us.
Okay. Lisa, make another roll.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
The fucking natural one.
God damn it!
Fuck my dice. Okay.
I turned to Craig. I think this is going well.
Can Craig cast the cantrip message? She's going to point to Garfunkel, and message to Garfunkel,
translation, pretty much.
yeah. And she's going to say, haha! This is the point where I betray all of you because I'm actually working with the big scary lady and I was supposed to bring you here to betray you and stuff. Ha 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 ha! Alright, guys, tell me the plan.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Can that be a performance?
Yeah, can you make a performance check, please?
I have no idea what you're doing there.
That is a 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I gasp and say, you what?
So,
And then I'm still casting message and I say, not really. Wink, wink.
Wait, you're betraying us?
Wink out loud.
I thought we were. Oh, I thought we were friends.
Millie.
in common, the commander, like this, the one with the skull, goes, "You are a betrayer. Want to assist us?"
Well, I think that, you see, I'm a little bit in the dark here, so can you tell me, like, kind of catch me up to speed? I'm new here. I'm like the temp.
I fucking love you. Oh my.
Man, that performance. Yeah, there's no way. You see him like motion to the other like lizard people, and like the guards, the dogs at least like calm down.
Wise move.
And he will
Would you like me to cast thaumaturgy? I whisper.
Shuffle up to
Yeah, make me
here.
look real scary.
Okay, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on Craig
Mhm.
and make her voice boom when they get closer.
You see the guy and this one guy, this other like kobold, come over, and they make their way closer. They don't look that tall. They're like as tall as Millie.
I'm gonna whisper to Craig. Craig, tell them. I'm gonna say to Sharon Elvish, should we tell them who we are, our last name? Maybe they'll let us pass if they think that she's kidnapped us.
No.
Craig knows Elvish, so she's kind of in on this.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know you speak English.
She's an elf!
Rude!
She's an elf!
My bad. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
still the
think
only one who
our
doesn't
name will
understand.
help us. Let's let this play out.
Yeah, so Craig, they're like just waiting.
Okay, yes, it is I, the betrayer. The one who betrayed this group of people. Call me Judas Iscariot. And I am also a temp, and I don't really know what's going on. Can you catch me up on all of this? What's the plan? What are you, buddy?
You see him like mumble, like in Draconic, like quietly, like talking to the guy next to him.
What the fuck does he say?
Yeah.
Can you read lips?
No.
Fuck.
No.
That's why they mumble and whisper. That's why I let, Shay and Visenya whisper and they didn't hear it.
Millie all of a sudden goes, "Oh, wait! Okay, you're acting. Cool. Never mind."
No way. I was a bard.
He turns
Sweet.
back and he looks to you. He goes, "Our tribe, long gone. The flame skin, destroyed during the Great Burning. We will return with her help, bring us back to power."
Okay, cool. Cool. So I changed my mind. I'm not actually betraying these guys. They're all our friends, and I think that you should take us around and show us what's going on here.
We've
Buddy.
seen the error of our ways, and now we wish to join you.
I've intimidated them all into submission, and now they're joining the cause.
I mean, look at her. She's terrifying.
Ah!
Make a deception.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. He winces
I
at you. And he goes, "First you say, betrayer, kidnappers, now allies."
Yes, it's called Stockholm Syndrome. And they all have it for me, and they love me.
We really do.
Step.
I mean,
I kneel down at Craig's feet and bow.
Go ahead and kiss him.
I just...
I will join Lisa in bowing at Craig's feet to help play this off.
Okay.
I kind of take a step forward and be like, I understand, but I thought that I was, a prisoner, but then I saw you and I said, you are my height. We are brothers and sisters of shortness, and what else can we be but friends?
And Craig says, haha, but I will be the tallest. Kneel!
Oh, okay.
You see, they love me.
Oh my god.
He the guy with the skull head says, "You will not be the tallest of our clan, The
I'm okay
brothers
with
and
that.
twins will rise.
The what now?
The twins, he says.
Oh, and then she
Oh.
kind of,
What was that?
you guys can rise.
What was that?
Craig kind of like goes to the twins and is like, I give you permission to rise.
And he shakes it. He goes, "No,
Oh,
wrong."
Okay.
twins."
I think
twins.
it's some sort of other thing, like monster or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
What are other twins?
Um. The two who were blessed to evolve beyond what we could achieve.
Okay.
Imbued with the power of our clan to rise and fly and rule over the humans. Does everyone want to make a history check?
That's a nat 20.
Sure.
Natural 20. Go.
I'll give it a shot, but there's an nat 20 already.
19. I apparently know things.
Yeah.
Craig knows everything.
9.
I got a
She
big
read
old
a
whopper
book
sword,
once.
but
I got a
for something
great old 9.
Okay.
Right?
I'll say that anyone that got higher than 18, I'm not sure who it is because everyone blurted their numbers at the same time. All I know is that Craig got a 20.
I got Millie got a 19.
Okay, Millie would know. Anyone that got above an 18 would recall that during the at least the lesson or the teaching of the Great Burning, there were a certain number of dragons that ruled over, and there was rumor that the one ruler was actually 2. One of them was 2 separate dragons.
Oh.
Mhm.
You know, I've got some
Oh,
I've got
that's-
some sisters who are twins, and really it's not all it's cracked up to be. You know, it's you know?
Mhm, mhm. So, do you have like the ruler here?
I guess when Millie says that, he goes, "You will not serve for the clan, for the greater cause, for the rekindling?"
Oh. No, I was just thinking about how, you know, do you really want some twins over you when you can be your own person? You know, because you are strong and mighty on your own.
Oh my god.
And, you know, what if you let these twins rise or whatever, then you're just gonna be slaves to somebody else. And you don't want that, right?
Make a persuasion check
Oh gosh.
with disadvantage.
Oh man. Sorry. I apologize in advance, everybody. Um, 9.
He like leers at you.
Do you hear the people singing?
And he goes,
Singing a song of
Angry man. Come on, everybody!
"We do not worship them as gods. Our true
I
god
didn't-
is Tiamat. We are all part of his, and he is part of us."
They said they worship Tiamat.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Okay.
they're draconic beings. You see these guys have like this weird like reddish tint to their skin. So,
If you guys want to tell them I got hit on the head and I'm not in my right mind, we could probably still make this work.
Yeah, she's a little weird.
the guy besides him talks to him,
Does anybody see that chipmunk?
and he mutters. And the smaller one nods. He goes, or the one with the skull on his head. He goes. He nods and he looks to you and he goes, "Oh, betrayer Judas."
My name now?
Bring these for an offering to them.
Offering as in, like, you put a little bit of, like, money in a plate, and then it, like, moves on?
Death.
Or, like, death. Okay. Well, I've grown really attached to them. They're like my buddies, you know? Can we have, like, some kind of, like, other offer that's not them? I have a loot full of candy that I can offer.
The guy with the skull mask, stabs his his spear in the ground. And you see all these like soldier types. They draw their bows.
Do you really want to kill those who can help you? And I say that in Draconic.
He says back in Draconic, you will help with your death, or we will kill you and bring you to your death sooner.
Seems like an awful waste of language skills.
Now, okay, but before I give you my friends here as an offering, I just want to leave us with a good quote from my friend Kenny Rogers. You gotta know when to hold 'em, and know when to fold 'em. And then Craig is gonna pull out her crossbow and go to try to hit the one with the skull mask.
Okay. We'll do that next time.
Ah! Well, that devolved quickly.
That was fun.
That was great.
You guys were close, but then I rolled 2 20s in a row.
Oh,
And it slowly devolved from that. So.
Alright, guys.
Wow.
I have pets to feed.
I know.
I honestly can't believe that worked.
Yeah, it wouldn't work for that long at least.
Well, Miss Craig, if you're available next time.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, good.
Well, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
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 Bye.